to
have an area of expertise.
Right. There are different things that you can do, but when you come up with things that may tie into your area of expertise, you then have to tell me what legend or song or whatever you heard that in.
That's gonna be tough.
And then mage is interesting. You have to pick a focus, and the focuses are over here.
Okay.
Just always tell him that this isn't the right song. It's merely a tribute. that works for everything.
This is just a tribute.
And the mage, you make up your own spells, basically. If you read here at their starting moves, when you leave a spell to help solve a problem. Now, this doesn't do damage directly. You can never do damage directly with this spell.
I hear him.
It's something that...
See.
Hello?
Oh, is it open?
Come in!
I thought I had it locked. Oh, you unlocked it.
Don't turn left! Oh.
Come on out.
Hey, buddy.
Come on out, Dingsville.
I've been preparing with beer.
Which of the savior chairs?
I know, I always ask that too
Where do you
after I
wanna
broke
go?
one.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna try this one. We'll see how this goes.
Awesome.
I'm gonna just sit very gently.
And then these are all the play sheets.
Oh, we're recording. That's sweet.
Yeah, I figured what the hell. And the nice thing with this is,
here.
if I don't post it in, what?
I'm sorry I'm so late.
I don't care. We're still
Pick one.
picking
We just
classes
got
and
here
stuff.
not 20 minutes ago, maybe.
Okay,
Or
cool.
you're
Like, seriously, I was coming on the highway and this asshole...
Were you paying somebody? I mean, if you were...
No, this
Hey now.
this fucking asshole, like, comes up on me from behind, like, flashes lights and shit, and, like, there's a tractor trailer beside me.
Wow.
Like, there's a car in front of me.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get up to get in front of the tractor trailer and get over it. The dude, like, comes, like, this close.
Oh my God.
To just, like, nailing me as I'm getting
What the
over.
hell?
I'm like, what the fuck? And then he gets in front of me and slows down. I'm like, you wanna go?
Yeah. That's pretty stupid.
It's like, what the fuck? You almost just kill me, and then you get pissed off that I'm like...
Right, exactly.
Where do you have to come here from?
Just Greencastle. It's just like 20 minutes.
Is that like by Waynesboro?
Yeah, kind of. It's the same exit, but it's just like right there at the exit instead
Same
of...
exit
my
off
stuff
of
here,
what
right?
route?
81.
Thank you.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
what are my
Here,
choices?
there are also...
And
now
ask
wait.
me any questions you have. Let me give you an idea of the mechanics. And I don't know if you've looked a little bit about this, but basically, 99.9% of the things that you do, you're going to roll 2 dice. Okay? And if you get...
I already know what I want to play.
Oh,
if you
shit.
get...
The one line on this told me.
Okay, so you roll your dice. I got an 8. An 8 is a success at a cost. Okay, so basically the way it works is 6 or below is a failure.
Okay.
That means I can do something bad to you.
Okay.
Whether that be you take damage, or more enemies show up, or the ground falls out beneath you, or whatever. I can do bad things to you.
Okay.
On a 7 to 9, that's success at a cost. And there's a lot of different things that can happen. But basically, it's fundamentally a success. You do what you set out to do, but there's a sacrifice involved of some kind. And then if it's a 10 or better, it's a success. And you'll see on your moves there on your sheet that most of them have different levels of things that happen. So there are also basic moves that everybody can do, and those are right here. So everybody should take one of these sheets too. And those are things like hack and slash. Hack and slash is when you're in a melee with somebody. But what it boils down to is you tell me what you're doing, you make it up in the story, and we figure out the rules. Just kind of go with it.
Okay.
It's much more of a story-based thing.
I like that.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah, and the rules really support that. They just totally fit with it. So right now, Tyson is playing a witch, and he is a weather witch or winter witch.
Weather.
Weather witch. Okay.
Oh, clumsy.
I am going out on a limb.
Uh-oh. She's limited, everybody.
I told Josh
And-
that we had to get beer because if I didn't drink beer, that I wouldn't be able to do the whole ad-lib kind of thing.
Yes. And
Uh-oh.
Josh is a Templar, which is. Did you ever play 40K?
Yeah.
You remember commissars from
Yeah.
Imperial Guard? It's basically a commissar.
Okay.
It's a combination Inquisitor commissar. So
So
he's gonna if you get
let's go
scared,
and
he'll
then
stab
kick
you
your
in the
ass.
back.
Okay.
Right. Pretty much.
he's that domineering
Or,
overlord. Oh, you did bad.
Right. Or Judge Dredd.
Gotcha.
He's Judge Dredd.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So Templar, you said you're a
Witch.
which is what? Like a spellcaster?
Exactly
I'm not
like
a witch.
like
I'm
it sounds
a
like
witch.
broomstick,
Okay.
bubbles, bubbling cauldrons.
That's
awesome.
Yeah.
What are you playing?
I'm going to be an artificer.
Which is what?
Basically,
Batman.
She makes gadgets. So
Ooh,
what
I
you want
like
to do?
it.
What you want to start here, and you can record this back here.
Okay.
But what you want to do, and you can write on this if you want. You have to decide your gadgets. Read the gadget
Okay.
code.
Oh my
What do you
gosh.
think?
I like both of them.
What are you going to be?
I'm debating
Between?
the Spellslinger or Spellslinger and the Bard.
Okay, so Spellslinger is basically like the Outlaw Josie Wales with Harry Potter wands.
And honestly, the first line of it is what made me like. As soon as I picked it up, I was like, "Oh my god, this is why I have to play it because this is your one. There are many like it,
Right.
but this one is yours."
Right. And the Bard is cool because they can just come up with solutions to things on the fly. And when I ask you, and it's tied to some area of expertise that you've had, and you tell me or ask me a question or whatever, and I will say, yes, here's the answer, but what legend or what story did you hear this from? And then you have to spout this off and
my
come up with
God.
this shit.
Oh,
I have to pick
Jesus.
one from
Which
each.
one do we put the stat in?
For this time, I want this.
Up here.
And what's the what's below?
This is just the name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's all. Okay, so Mike and Heather. Heather's going to be an artificer. Okay. Now, like I was telling Tyson, also if you see on your character sheet, there'll be bonds. And bonds are things that tie you to the other characters. Oh, it's Mom. I'm not even answering her.
Oh dear.
Whatever. Bonds are things that tie you to the other characters. When those are completed, you check them at the end of the session. So basically, like Tyson's is, he wants to make somebody part of his coven. If he does that, or in some way that's no longer applicable at the end of the session, he the two players that are involved confer, and if they agree that it's resolved, the player that has the bond marks XP. The other way you get XP is by failing a roll. You know, when you roll a 6 or below, you fail, but you get to mark XP. That's how you level up, which I think is awesome.
So if I get
So if I do really, really bad, I level up.
Right.
and if I get someone to join my coven, we both get experience.
No,
Or
just you because it's your bond. But, I mean, odds are they have also a bond with you. Does anybody have names yet?
I don't know if I'll be able to do this.
I'm going with Taiho's age.
Okay.
Okay, so as far as stats and stuff, how do I deal with that?
They're at the very top. You have to assign stats to them. And when you look at the class, it will tell you, like if you look at your moves, it will have the stat in parentheses, and that's probably your main stat. But there's you can assign one of each number to any one stat. Does that make sense?
Right.
Tyson, do you have a name yet?
I will be.
Brunhilde.
Do you need a first and last name?
You can be named whatever you want. You don't need anything. This is your story.
Orestes.
We're all collaborating.
Imagine that
What?
on the outside of your
Orestes,
window air conditioner
O-R-E-S-T-E-S.
for 2 hours.
O-R.
Or
E-S-T-I-S. Or T-E-S.
Yes.
Orestes. Okay.
Orestes.
Mike, did you pick a class?
It was under the.
What'd you pick?
Spellslinger.
Spellslinger.
Okay.
May I borrow your pen, sir?
And what's your name?
I've not decided yet.
Okay.
I'm tempted to just go with Jack Mary's tech there.
Do you have a name?
I'm going to be Tesla Gizmo.
Oh, that's great.
Nice.
That is great. Okay. So, Mike, you missed just the opening part of the story. Basically, you're all in a nation called Rivenrock. You all left. You're now on an airship. How you got there is up to you. I'm going to ask you some questions. Think about why you're leaving, that kind of thing. Did you leave because you wanted to leave? Did you leave because you killed somebody and you're running, or whatever? Think about those things. I'm going to ask you some questions once everybody's done with their characters and their bonds.
I don't know exactly what I'm picking, but that's okay.
You have to pick one from each.
I did.
Okay, and then record
That's
them on the
okay.
back. So basically, you have a clockwork propulsion belt that gives you an alternate type of movement. And
Right.
then your alternate movements should be on here somewhere. You know where the alternate movement is?
It won't be a
where's,
weapon, I
Where's
guess.
the mage playbook?
Oh, it's around here. So it should be the top
On the
ones.
back of it,
Right here.
I accidentally printed it wrong. On the back of it is a thing about your Artificer gadgets, so you can read that. Give me the other playbooks, and I'll clear those out.
It's almost never a
And then
weapon,
everybody
that's it.
should take one of the basic moves page
Does everyone have one of the basic
as well.
Mike, do you have one? I'll get you one.
Yeah, I did not. Thank you.
I also have some food over here. Oh, you got it?
It's around here somewhere.
Do you have a... Here's a basic move thing.
Here's basic moves. Is it?
I have one of those.
You do? Okay.
Oh, thank God for beer.
Just try and keep it together, honey.
I'm on it. I got this.
I believe you.
This is going to be the most fun game of all time.
So I got sun chips and caramel corn if anybody wants some.
So whenever I roll a 7 to 9, and you get a soft move, is that right?
Basically, yeah.
And you pick from one of these, or do you have soft moves?
No,
This
I don't
is-
pick from there. Mine are completely different. I have other things.
I have to choose.
Now,
one
if you
of
have something there,
these. I do have something.
then you'll just have to let me know what that is, and we'll work with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
yeah, on a 7 to 9, some of these things happen to me.
Okay. You'll just have to let me know what that is. That's all.
Okay.
Because I don't know the witch by heart yet, unfortunately.
Oh my gosh. That's tasty.
Yeah, it's good.
Try some of this.
Probably not going to go too well with beer, then,
It's okay.
unfortunately.
Caramel.
I only want. It's like Cracker Jack. Oh my god, it tastes just like Cracker Jack.
Yes.
Holy shit.
I start with the broomstick apparently.
That's
So you know.
awesome. That is great. So the way this
And the
game
cauldron.
works, and you guys are probably picking this up already from what we've been saying, but this is very collaborative. Basically, you ask me questions, I ask you questions. The responses, that's building the story. I'm not telling you a story. We're all telling the story. And it's cool because one of the, there's even principles for the GM, and one of them is supposed to be, I'm supposed to be a fan of the characters, which is cool because they're like, the way they describe it is they're like, you think of it like you're making a movie, like you're cheering on your favorite movie star, and that's basically what what we're
I'm your
supposed to do.
favorite movie star.
Right. Okay, so we have Orestes the Witch. Do you have a last name, or is it just Orestes?
No last name.
Okay.
Just like Cher.
Developed.
It's like share.
Orestes
Oh, good
Development.
lord.
And we have Taiho Sage, Tesla Gizmo, and a Spellslinger with no name.
I told
I'm gonna
Craig
go with
I
Jack
have to get a
Mary's
new
type
jacket.
character.
Hilarious? Okay.
Why not?
Yeah.
It won't fit as a witch. Suck it for justice just isn't going to work.
This is true. This is true. So, the other thing that you guys
Yes.
should be looking at there is like your look and your gear and stuff like that. So you wanna fill that out. You don't have to use what's on the sheet if you don't want to.
Oh, my look.
Yeah.
Oh, look.
And don't forget your stats. See here, it's
Oh,
got your
shit.
stats. You have to assign your stats, and you'll know what your important abilities are if you look here at your moves. See, they all reference int.
yes,
So
look at
int
that.
is your most important ability.
So that's what do I put them here?
You put them in the top.
Here.
Yeah, the bottom section is just kind of where the name of the thing is.
Okay.
So we have Orestes, Taiho Sage, Tesla Gizmo, and Jack Marius Tacteratrix. The Spellslinger.
Man, I'm horrible with names.
Dan Smith.
No, Orestes is a good name.
BYU.
No, I mean with remembering other people's names.
Well, I'm not gonna call you by your name. I'm gonna call you by your character name.
Okay.
Did you ever see that East West Bowl
Oh yeah.
with Jack Marius Tacteratrix?
I think so.
It's a fun
Oh,
video. Next time
my
you're on
God.
Mumble, let us remind us, and we'll link it to you.
It'll all make sense.
It's a really funny video.
It is.
All right, so you think about that. I'm gonna go take a whiz. Talk about your.
Whoa! Talk amongst yourselves.
Ooh, what drives?
What is Constitution? Is that like hit points?
That's like your.
How strong you or how
One of my
hardy
abilities
you are?
is Unwelcome Traveler. If I'm dealing with some business owner, agents of the law, and other particularly straight-laced folks, I can use my willingness to leave town as leverage to parlay.
Awesome.
If you do this, I'll leave.
There are more slinging spells near you.
Stupid pen.
It's like, I won't accidentally shoot anybody. With my wand. Okay, so what's with the bond? I have to pick someone in the group.
Yeah, I think he'll go over that more because I don't know that I.
Yeah, you pick. He's ideally like I have 3 options here, and he said ideally you want to pick everybody because if you complete that, it's a bonus experience for you at the end of the night. So like one of mine is blank is now a part of my coven. So if I get Jack Marius to become a part of my coven, I get extra experience. Blank
My
fears
strength
me, and
isn't
rightly
very good.
so. That's another one. I'm troubled by blank's behavior. Either they know nothing.
Do I have to
or
put
they
anything
know
down
way too
here?
much.
Go ahead, Bubby.
The other funny thing too is that Mike and Josh know a little bit about the story because I wrote the intro last night and I ran it past them to see what they thought.
Oh, okay.
So they know the start of the story, but nobody knows where it's going to go.
I see how this is.
Yeah. I wasn't going to run past you.
You hate me.
Plan.
So,
Huh.
You get your runes of power, yeah. These are
So-
runes that are like tattooed into you.
yeah.
So
they're
down
pretty cool.
here,
Uh-huh.
do we need to write anything?
No. You need to put your armor in there,
How do I know what
which
it
is
is?
determined by your gear on this side.
Oh, alright.
And then your hit points, there's current and max.
Okay.
I have 1 armor. I'm a tough guy.
Oh, I have to pick these?
Not these,
These up here.
but this.
Mechanical suit.
And I
oh,
love
this
it
is
that
so
my
awesome.
armor comes from leather chaps
You have leather chaps.
and a poncho.
It's awesome.
You have 9
I
strength.
and a wide-brimmed hat. And a pistol grip wand. So I am truly just. I'm surprised my name's not like Bill Hickok. You know?
Ammo?
It could be.
You are absolutely a Wild West gunslinger with a Harry Potter.
William Hickok. And people call you Bill, and you get really angry.
My mama didn't name me Bill.
It's William.
It's Wild William.
Tell them.
Wild Bill.
Oh my god!
Wild
I like it.
William!
I think
That's
yeah.
awesome.
I gotta switch
William,
that. Fuck
William
that.
Hickok is so much better.
Yeah, I'm
William
going with that.
Hickok. All right.
That's great.
And I think I should be known as Wild William, but people call me Wild Bill because it's easier.
Wild William Hickok.
Should I pick a bag of books or bandages?
Yep. That's basically my character is Twisted Fate at this point.
How are you coming, honey?
Should I
You in your gear?
do bandages or a bag of books?
What would your character
Bag of
carry?
books.
Well,
What do
considering
you do
I'm
with
probably
that?
going to
Knock
blow
some
shit up a
motherfucking
lot, I
shit
probably
out.
should use
There you
bandages.
go. Yeah, well, I mean, what kind of artificer are you?
Couldn't
Are
find
you like,
oranges.
are you like the
Or
booky tinkerer, or are you more like a hey, let's press this button and see what happens?
That's what
What is
I'm like.
adventuring gear?
Adventuring gear is kind of a catch-all. It's
Just
like
generic
It's like rope
Stuff.
It's like your armor.
pipe, crampons, and
La
chalk,
Lavelle.
flint and
Chalk's
steel.
very important.
Chalk,
For
sure.
adventurers.
Can I
If
add a
you
deck
t-
of cards
Chalk?
to
You're
your
in a dungeon,
inventory?
you gotta mark where you've been,
That's
so you
fine.
don't.
You can tell
When?
me what's in your adventuring kit.
That's a good
And if I
plan.
think it should be in your
Limestone.
adventuring kit,
Wall
then
paint.
it is, and you just check a usage off of it. Yep.
So the bonds, should we go ahead and do them, or kind of do them as we're going?
No, you absolutely want to.
This
do
is
them
as
together.
if we have already.
Right. This is what's. Yeah, you've already met. You know each other. You're not necessarily.
I guess
friends,
we don't tell
though you
each
may
other
be.
what they are
Uh-oh.
because
Yeah, yeah, you can work it out. That's fine. You don't have to hide it from them.
Can I also have a pair of dice?
Okay, your
Yeah.
your bond with me is going to be about your
Are you
misguided
done
behavior
writing?
could be a problem.
Me?
I guess I can just
Do
use
we
that.
have
No,
another
don't
pen?
use
No,
Wait,
no,
wait,
no,
wait.
it's
I gotta go
fine.
one then.
I can use a table. It's no big deal.
I
But
can't
I
remember
need help.
if it was you, it was Taiho or me that got us kicked
For
out of
each
town.
gadget
that
you
time.
own,
I'm
Yep.
watching you.
pick one from each list.
Right. So you
I
have
like
three
being
gadgets.
watched, so it works for everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
One.
Mine is.
I think
So
it'd be the same thing.
basically, my
So-
clockwork
Or
propulsion
me
belt
that got us kicked out
with
of town
alternate
that time.
movement,
Yep.
I would have to pick 2 more.
That's one gadget. You have a
Oh.
clockwork. Yeah, you can also have all
Or-
kinds of stuff.
I can
Wait,
have
can I
3
have both of these
gadgets.
be the same person?
And then don't forget to get alignment and race.
I don't know that you want to do more than one bond with one person. I just think that you,
You
wouldn't
can.
fill them all.
You absolutely can, but you don't have to. Race. Have you picked a race?
No. Do you have any more pins, sir?
Oh, you don't have a pen?
Oh,
You took his pen?
Way to go, Heather.
does he have an HPC Global Touch Right Twist number 1227 with a laser
A
engraving?
race.
I
What
have
are
a pen in
my
my pocket
options?
here. Take this
I
one.
do not.
Do you?
And a
Okay.
stylus
I do.
tip?
I can't find it now.
We got it.
This is
I'm
the best
also
What
pen
about race
for,
options?
I
They
ain't
should be on
never
your
turning my
character
back
sheets.
on Taiho Sage again because of yours.
That's good. I like that. That's very.
It's like I learned my lesson.
Oh,
I'm not doing it again.
Are there no race options?
I'm looking.
So who's disappearing?
Should be on the right-hand
Should I
side.
tell them to show
Race.
up their R's?
Witch.
I'm the witchiest
God, watch
witch
this.
that ever witched.
Oh, it's fine. I didn't even touch it.
You should have a phobia about houses falling from the sky.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Are you playing a female?
Nope.
Okay, you're playing a male witch.
I don't think I could.
And that's a source of much consternation.
Okay, we'll skip you for now. Taiho, what's your race?
Taiho.
You are an
Well, I don't know.
elf.
What are the elves in this?
They're elves or whatever
I wish
you
I
want
had
them
been
to
a
be.
bard.
How are the
Nice.
elves in this? You tell me.
Nice. They're not faggy Final Fantasy.
They're
elves.
not.
do.
They're
They,
not like.
they got big beards.
Yeah,
so
Final
they're not
Fantasy's
Lord of
elves
the
are
Rings
bad.
elves.
They're like
is what you're
6'3"
saying.
and have a big beard.
See, I think Lord of the Rings elves are better than Final Fantasy elves.
I agree.
I agree
I totally agree.
as well.
Because the elves in Final Fantasy are French.
More wood elves from
Okay.
Oh,
Lord of the
we.
Rings.
Wood elf.
Yes. Or even wood elves from Dungeons and Dragons.
You like
Woodsy
the,
nature.
You like okay. How does that fit with being like? How does that fit with being a Templar? Like how?
It says just choose any
How do
race you want.
you? How do you
What?
like?
Oh, okay. So you can pick
So,
any. I have
my
choices.
thoughts-
How are you the
I don't have
law?
choices.
Are you,
You
like
pick
a
whatever you
forest
want.
warden kind of thing?
like
or-
You wanna be black.
law of nature kind of
That's-
thing.
Blacknese, that's what he is.
Yes.
I don't have any. I can choose any. So it doesn't give me like a list.
Witches
Like
come in
Lord.
all colors.
Oh, okay.
Like
So-
I have alignment and then I have like race.
right,
Right, but I don't have. I can just choose any.
but you
And
also
there's
have
just no-
race-specific moves. So what that
Oh.
means is that he does not.
Who wants to
So,
see the secrets
you get-
of my invention?
You get whatever you want.
Be
So
a
you could be like
Bangalorian.
halfling, dwarf, elf, human, gnome. I mean, the regular fantasy races. If you want to do something else, be
Spanish.
Meatball.
something else. But but just know that but know that like the main nation is predominantly human. So if you're something really wacko, like if you're like a hyena person or whatever,
Could
just
I be
know
a
that.
dragon?
People are going to be freaked out a
Right.
little bit.
So do you have something in mind?
Can
Oh,
I be a 3-ton dragon?
No.
you should be a man bear pig.
We'll come back to you. What do you want to be?
I'm a human.
And you're Wild William. Okay. Yeah, I would assume. Okay. Although dwarf would fit too, but yeah,
I just think the human fits better for
Yeah,
what
I think
I've
that'll
got
be
in mind.
great.
I agree. Okay. Heather? do you have
I'm
race?
going to be a
Tesla?
gnome.
Tesla is a
With a
gnome.
last name like Gizmo.
You gotta
Has
be
to
a
be a
gnome.
gnome.
Okay, Orestes, do you have a name? Do you have a race? Do you think of something?
He's black.
I love it that my description
Black
ends
male,
with
okay,
you're a
all right.
consummate professional.
You tell me.
Mine ends with you're a consummate professional.
Picture.
It's great.
Yeah, that is pretty
There is a
cool.
picture. What are you, a Templar? There is no picture for that one.
I need help with bonds.
Well, what are they?
I don't know who wants to see the
Talk-
secrets of my inventions.
Talk it over.
Does
Yeah.
any- Does anybody give a
You
shit
don't,
about my invention?
you don't have, and here's the thing.
What?
You don't have to tell them.
Oh.
You just have. You can
Okay.
discuss it if you want, but you don't have to. You could just be thinking in your head. That
Okay.
Wild Bill, he wants to see the
Well, I have
secrets
four
of
different
my
options
inventions.
here, so that's cool. I don't have a personal assistant.
Race?
Sorry, guys.
Orestes?
I'll just be human.
Human male. Okay.
Do you have to pick one right now?
What? You have to pick your bonds.
I
Yeah.
have to pick my bonds.
Yeah.
What's your person's name?
Yeah, I don't like that. I like
Tesla Gizmo.
elves being they're an ancient erudite race. So they feel that they are well they've been around longer than humans, so
Right. So they're kind of haughty.
yes. I like that much better.
Okay.
Much more like Eldar.
Hmm.
Except not having yet been extinct.
Okay.
I like that a lot better. So they have like
Okay,
warrior
that's great.
castes and-
Yes, that's perfect. And you can share those with.
That's
See,
okay.
here's the thing: because if you share those, that not only tells you something about your character, but that also tells that person something about their character.
But I don't want them to know
Well, okay,
until the time comes.
All right, that's
until the
fine.
time is
Okay.
right.
that's fine. But you know what? That fits his character.
Right.
I'm gonna let you know.
Okay.
I think that you can take your disapproving looks and shove them up your ass.
Yeah.
So you're watching me, and you hate me.
Well, I don't hate you. I just think that your disapproving looks are not okay.
He doesn't like the hairy eyeball, is what he's
But
trying
mine,
to say.
unfortunately, comes from my
help my
upbringing.
hairy eyeball.
You know.
Huh?
Mine comes from my upbringing.
We'll see, because he stares at us because I'm with him.
I give all of them the look, so you're just the one that's getting the looks.
Mad? I'll show them. Can you create new bonds as the time goes on?
Once those are resolved, that's how you create new bonds. Yes,
okay.
and you come up with them.
Oh,
So,
You
I
change
have
your
an idea.
name to
William Hickok.
Wild William.
Wild Willie.
Hey there, Bill.
Not Wild Willie. William!
You were wild.
Say I'll resemble that.
maybe
I'll say it's Wild William.
Maybe
sir.
when you're drunk, you want to ride on the Wild Willie.
Oh, dear. Oh
All
my
right,
God.
It's
I
like, I only call
Taiho,
it
do
that.
you have the bonds set up
think I
yet?
have to pee.
Yes.
You don't have to share them. If you want to just show them to me, I can write them down. I'm writing them down in my notes because it makes my life easier.
I've told the people that.
Who the hell is
Oh,
that?
I need to pick a look.
William.
Did you guys pick
Oh,
a look?
okay. I thought it said wigwam.
Yes. Wait, someone's not named Wigwam? That could be a great name.
Okay. Oh, that fits.
Well, I don't have a lanky body, that's for damn
These
sure.
aren't really set up to make people like me, though.
You're a witch.
You're a witch.
That's why you
Herb
resolve
derb.
them. If you resolve them,
But by resolving it, they'll like me less.
no, not
Not
necessarily.
necessarily.
This one,
Resolved.
yes, definitely.
Resolved
Well, they
mean,
might-
what if
somebody else might think
resolved
you're
means
awesome.
it's no longer an issue.
Doesn't this
So if that
mean-
person
What if
starts
your bond
liking
was
you?
body odor and you took
And
care
you
of
took a
that?
bath.
Right. Did you have a third one?
But this
didn't
one,
see.
I can't.
Or for some reason,
I can't resolve this one and have them like me, though.
Do you have to kill
Well,
them?
then
In order to complete
Is
it,
it something you
I
want to
mean-
talk about?
No.
Okay. Well, then we
Okay.
can't help you.
I'm just saying, it's not set up to.
we'll just see how it plays out, I guess.
I will not step on your beer.
Or let's just say it was something that you chose not to pursue any longer, like an attitude,
like
or,
something that happened, you were just like, you know what, not worth it.
and you don't. And here's the thing.
So
too.
I can complete it by not completing it?
Yeah, but in that case, you probably wouldn't get XP, but it would get crossed out, and you could create a new one of your choosing.
that
maybe
you
just
could
don't
get
do
XP
it.
for.
It's you don't have to do any of them. They're just ways to personalize your characters, bring you together, and you get some extra XP out of them if you do them.
Definitely.
Do you have bonds? Yeah.
Yes.
Do you want to talk about them, or do you want to just
Well,
show them?
I've told everybody them.
Okay, so I got the disproving looks.
Yeah, so disproving looks from Orestes. Tesla Gizmo's got guts. I'm glad they're on my side.
guts in the form of
Um,
alcohol.
Yeah, I like her Gizmos. They're cool. And then I have 2 for him. I ain't never turning back
4.
on Taiho Sage because of our
Never turning
previous-
my back.
Yeah, I'm never turning my back on him again because of his one. Apparently I did, and it's bad.
What happened?
Oh, let's decide. What did I do?
You slept with his wife. Twice.
Sister?
Yeah, what
Slept
happened?
with his sister, who was also my
Why?
sister.
Why? So what?
No,
so,
it would have to be something that you told me not to do something. I did it anyway.
Come looking for help from me. So I feel like
that was his misguided behavior.
what is we're doing this one, right?
Yeah.
I want to be the captain. I want it to not necessarily be my ship. I'd like it to be my ship.
Okay.
And so that's why they're on there. Because it's my ship, I'm the captain.
I'd like that.
Interesting.
But you came to me for help. We need to get out of here. And I'm like, all right. I owe you. What do I owe you for?
But see, I don't want to turn my back on you again because apparently I did and it didn't turn out well.
Oh. That's why I owe you. Because I betrayed you once, and you're like, you fuck you.
Gotcha. Okay, so
I like
that's
that.
what. It's not turning my back as in, like, not listening to you. It's turning your back as in, you're going to stab me,
Right.
motherfucker.
That's how I read that. Yeah.
I like that.
What horrible thing could I have done? It doesn't have to be horrible.
You just think about it. Just think about it. That's
I
fine.
know what you're horrible.
Okay. Do you want to tell me your bonds, or do you just want to show them to me and I'll write them down?
Oh. And
Oh,
then
you have another one?
I had one more.
Okay.
Which was also him, and it's, I can't remember if it was him or me that got us kicked out of town that time.
Apparently it was me.
It was you! It was all,
funny.
Yes, I turned you in for a crime you didn't commit.
Oh,
Because
go on,
it saved
Willie.
my skin.
See, because I could already see where they go. If it had been something I'd done, fine. But, jeez, had to be for
Why do
something
you
I
trust
didn't
him
do.
so much?
He doesn't know.
Well, or I'm the only one he knew with means of escape or something,
Right,
something like that.
He has something I need. It's not necessarily that I want to.
You really need to make a new bond, and I'm the only one that can call you Willie.
Big
Negative Ghost Rider.
Ah, Big Willie.
By the end of this, my character's going to have a tick.
No, he's just going to be wanted for a lot of murders.
Right? The end of this session is just going to be me. What happened to the party? They died.
See, a lot of these you should discuss because they add to the character. Like, you should talk about yours because they like
yeah?
the second one about the person fearing you.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Like, that's meaty, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
You're being told.
He is telling you.
It has been told.
All right, let's try it.
This is exciting. Do I need to pick anything else before I go? I can't read anymore.
Okay.
I'm glad
Honey, I
did-
need more bonds. You need more bonds.
What? I thought I only had to do one.
Nah.
Buy war bonds.
So you want me to do them then?
It's my personal assistant.
I think you should talk about it.
Okay.
Especially that one about scared.
All right, I'll do Gizmo. I'm trying to get you to be a member of my coven.
No, that says she is a member of your coven.
Yeah.
Whether she knows it or not, she is.
I like that.
Right.
Okay.
It's like, you're in, buddy. I am? Yep.
So that one's already done then.
No, because that person has to know it. Remember, you
What?
both have to agree that it's resolved.
Well, whether. it
So, in
doesn't
other
have-
words-
if she's in my coven, it's resolved whether she knows she's.
You've
in my
made up
coven
your
or not.
mind that that's going
Right.
to happen.
Right. You're saying she's there. She doesn't know that yet. But she needs to know.
Kind of like how you got married.
That's how you resolve
We're
it.
getting married. She don't know it yet, but
All right,
it's happening.
was that
Taiho,
again?
you fear me, and rightly so.
Oh, that one?
I think it stems from
helped with one of
my
my
knowing
projects.
that
I
you
owe them.
want her for your coven, but I secretly want to take her under my wing. So we've been butting heads.
Yeah,
So
see, there you
funny.
I
go.
like it.
I don't know that I fear you so much as I respect your wishes.
Yeah.
For now.
For not killing you.
And Wild Bill, I'm troubled
Wild
by your
Bill.
behavior.
I like this game.
That is appropriate.
What was that?
Either you know
Oh, yeah.
nothing or you know way too much.
That's
Wow.
Bill knows
It's definitely the second one. Definitely the second one.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to do the other one yet. But when I resolve something, I will.
That's fine. Okay, so
I love it that I can check the
you guys got bonds figured out. I'm going to ask you some questions now. So, airships have been around for a while. They're not exactly new technology. There's something special about this particular airship. And I really want to keep the name that I had.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh,
fine.
yeah. This airship is the Inconceivable.
Inconceivable.
That is the name of the airship. There's a picture if you want to see it. What's
I
new
know
and
it.
special
I like
about the airship?
So if we're calling it the inconceivable, it should do something that seems pretty special.
And you don't all have to answer this individually. Some of these you'll all have to
keep
answer.
using words that it doesn't really know what to do.
It's
Has a peanut dispenser.
Yes!
It does any... No.
the only thing that has crossed the cliffs of insanity.
Right, exactly. I don't think it exists.
Anybody?
What?
I think crossing the cliffs of insanity is awesome.
It runs the Kessel Run in 12 parsecs.
All right.
What are we thinking
That's
about?
like the mystique behind the ship. That it's
Just what's
the
new
only
and
ship
special
that
about the
ever-
airship? What makes it different from every other airship that's been out?
The type, how it flies.
Okay.
New technology.
Ooh.
New technology. How's it fly?
It can split into two.
The saucer section can detach.
There is 1,000 chickens underneath it flapping.
Pedaling.
Okay. So it's pedaled by power, or it's powered by pedaling?
No, it's a combined A, they flap,
Oh my
and B,
God.
they're also pedaling. So
Right.
you get a double whammy.
Come out.
Aww.
Come on out, buddy. Yeah, that's fine.
What's
Come
this?
on out, buddy.
Caramel corn? It's a peanut. Anybody want a peanut? Yes, there is.
a
That's
good
why it's
boy.
like Cracker Jack. It's pretty darn good too.
You're the captain. Maybe you
Well, I didn't want to like.
maybe you invented something and
So we got a propulsion.
Ooh,
some kind of cloak.
okay.
maybe it's
people want to
invisible.
take it down because they
Maybe you
heard
can
about
turn
this.
invisible for a short
Ancient
time.
Elven technology.
Okay.
Ancient Chinese
That
secret.
does what?
That's how it's powered.
And you
You want a happy
incorporate it
ending?
into the
So-
ship.
It just
Yeah.
kind of looks like it flaps there.
Yes, and it's something old enough that I would have had to have done research long ago to fix it up right. It's a.
Maybe it was grown and not
it's
built.
Oh, I don't
You
know.
like that?
I dig that.
It's like
living.
It's
the
like
elven
engineered.
trees were
Biotechnology.
a living
right,
airship would be
grown
kinda
right
cool.
out of a tree.
Okay.
And on quiet nights you can hear it groan.
Fart.
You
do
can't
like that.
hear it
That's
fart. Trees don't fart.
How do you know?
Wait, if a tree farts,
That's
what's
where I was
hears
going
it?
exactly.
Shut up.
They
Are
do
you
scream
recording
when they're
this?
burning.
I am.
Oh my god!
Okay,
They
so
do.
that's a good
It's
answer.
pretty good.
So this one's going to be asked individually. Why was it so important that you leave Riven Rock?
Riven Rock?
Riven Rock is the country where you were. You were in one of the main cities. What's the name of the city? What's the city? It's not giving me a name.
Were we all in the same city?
Yes. I mean, I can come up with one, but I just thought.
Bedrock. No.
I was
Not
going to say
being-
Bell's Balls, but that doesn't work.
How
either.
about
Dormel.
Dormel? All right, good enough.
Dormel?
Or Dormal. I like Dormal better. D-O-R-M-A-L.
Okay. So Taiho, why was it so important that you left?
It was so important because I was settling an old. I was repaying someone. Wild Bill here.
Ah. So
It's important for him to get out because it's important for me to get out.
okay, and you owed him a debt.
Yes.
So why did you need to get out? What happened? Are you wanted?
I'm gonna go with. I slept with the mayor's daughter.
Ouch!
Slept with the
Nice.
mayor's daughter.
Was it worth it?
So you.
Eh.
We have to call him something else than mayor. Preceptor.
The preceptor.
Grand
Precept's
Poobah.
daughter.
Poobah.
The
Not the
Poobah's
grand
daughter.
Poobah.
Just the
Just the
Poobah.
Poobah.
Just the
You like that
the
better?
minor Poobah's daughter.
Precept?
Yeah.
Precept.
Oh, yes.
Definitely
not
precept.
Poobah.
Not Poobah.
Okay. Orestes.
Yeah.
Why were you?
He's going to be arrested.
What was so important? Oh, arrested.
Oh,
Why was it
Lordy.
so important that you leave?
That's
I also have
seriously
sunships here too.
I don't know if it was that important, but
It was.
I'm on the ship because
Do you need something to drink, Tyson?
no, thank you. Thanks anyway.
Nope.
Not yet.
Damn Welsh, I swear to God.
What?
Can't give you a beer, I tell you.
I love it.
You lose it. Can't
I
have
wanna
it.
Honey,
say
this
I'm
is gonna be the most
leaving
fun game
because-
ever.
What?
The coven I was in decided that they wanted me dead.
Oh,
Ooh.
ow.
And you
What
decided
did you
didn't
do?
want me.
So tell me about this coven.
Yeah.
Like, what's like? Is it? Oh Jesus, that's
He'll
so
keep the-
freaky.
Dude, when I walked
zombies
in,
away.
Yes.
dude, when I walked
you
in, I
have
turned to
sit
the
there?
left and I was like, oh, fuck you.
When we came here, he had it sitting at the door, and it was like,
Right out the little window.
At first,
that.
when he did that to me, at first I thought it was Josh in the window.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
he's not moving. His face at
And
all.
then he comes over and he moves it and he's like,
so tell me about this coven. Like, is it really powerful? Give me more about the coven.
It was full of mostly douchebags.
full of mostly douchebags. Okay, all right. Like, what kind was it?
What kind of douchebags?
Was it like a coven of equals, or was there somebody like really in charge who kind of kicked you out, or did you just say like I'm too cool for school, flip the table and left? I mean, what?
fuck
how
this
did-
place.
Excuse me. How did it go? Give me some meat.
Let's see. Me and this other dude tried to start our own coven. And
Okay.
They weren't having it.
the heads didn't like it too
Tried
much.
to start a coven of dudes.
So they killed the other guy. They tried to kill us both. They killed him, and I'm escaping.
So were you already on the ship when they got here and had to leave? Had you chartered an actual ride with me?
Or are you stowing away?
Oh.
Not this ride, he didn't.
I'll say I stowed away. I snuck on because I had to get out.
Dun dun dun.
Like, there
And
wasn't
here-
even time
what
for
about
me
this?
to
Diminished
set up
seventh
like
chord.
a payment fee. Like, not that I couldn't afford it, but I would
Snuck
it was
on
just
last
in a-
minute.
Yeah.
So what about this? What if your airship talks to you and is specifically not telling you that Orestes is on because your airship like approves of him or something? You know? What do you think about that? You like that? Okay. Airship
I like my airship.
is keeping it a secret.
Oh my god! Now I really feel like
I'm
this
gonna
is
name
Final
it.
Fantasy here. Though the airship talking. To
Yeah, I
I
know.
need an Elven name for it.
Oh yeah, what is inconceivable in Elvish? Okay, and Tesla, why is it so important that you leave Ravenrock?
Because I have been commissioned to implement the new technology that runs the ship on its maiden voyage.
You goody goody.
What can I say?
So it's ancient Elven technology.
You're an elf.
So you,
No, that's the funny part.
what if you,
It's inconceivable.
what if you've been commissioned to like learn
To
about
study it.
so you can build other ones?
Absolutely.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
To
I'm the tech guy, girl.
about the Irish
The tech lady.
airship, the tech, and
Well, then this needs to change.
what's that?
This bond.
Oh, do I have
so
to
you
change
got rid
something?
of that one? Okay.
Should I go back?
No. That's interesting.
Because I would have to think if I had proprietary
Uh-huh.
software aboard my airship, I wouldn't. So why though? Why am I allowing this?
Do you know?
Maybe she's just coming.
Oh, you
Yeah.
little shit. Okay.
Mad? I'll
So
show you
maybe you
mad.
want to put that bond
So
back.
maybe your bond doesn't need to change.
Well, and you.
Or what do you think?
Well, no, because I would think if she was trying to
The ship would-
do it, she wouldn't even let me know that she was interested
Right.
in gadgets. So I would have really no interest in her. I would. What race are you?
No.
I would have zero interest in her.
Okay.
I'm
so
a
you
little
like
racist.
so you like the second bond that you came up with better.
Yes.
Okay.
Anything not as tall as I am.
Are
How
elves
tall are
extra
elves?
tall?
But I've invented stilts.
No, they're not that tall, but gnomes are really fun.
They are.
Dwarves, gnomes. You just don't like any of them.
You know what I hate? People who are intolerant of other people's cultures.
And the
I have those.
Dutch.
I have those springy shoes too.
Okay. So here's another question, and this is you got to come up with this. What code are the Sky Pirates known for never breaking? Like, what kind of code do they have? Like a code of honor?
Parlay.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
if they kidnap you or something and you request parlay, they have to.
Remember from
Let me see.
Pirates of the Caribbean?
I don't.
Parlay.
It's a way for us to get out of shit.
Parlay.
Basically.
And his eyes pop out.
Guess what? It only applies to pirates.
Pirate code.
It can be something like they will never destroy a ship because they always capture it, or
They
can-
always destroy a ship.
They
never
always
capture-
destroy a ship,
They,
or there are I don't know. It could be anything.
I can think of a song that matches this description.
Oh yeah,
We are the pirates who don't do anything. We just
they do nothing.
sit
all they
and
do.
walk around.
That unfortunately, I'm gonna
You're gonna
overrule
mix that,
one.
huh?
So
They go to
that's not
universities and do panty raids. That's it.
fair.
Oh, hey now. They play in the NFL.
What do you think, Tyson?
Well, so let's think about this.
Are they good
the
pirates?
Pirates in this area really vicious, or are they just kind of wanting to get whatever they can get?
I think they're just money grubbers.
Desperate? What do you think?
They're in
See,
it for the money.
desperation is a whole
Even-
other story.
Do they
So
have
money
some sort
growers.
of like redeemable quality? You mean would there?
Oh, so you're kind of leaning towards like Robin Hood type thing?
Well, I don't know.
Well, that's what I was wondering.
That's what
Yeah,
we're
that's what we were discussing.
Do we
Are
want
they Robin Hood type, or are they,
Or are
like
they more
scumbags?
like-
So they just out for blood and booty and
murderous,
plunder?
you know,
Bounty hunters.
Bounty hunters. Yeah, it could be a type of pirates.
Like the Borg?
They could like.
Who's to even say the pirates are human? Maybe they don't like anything else in the sky.
Maybe there's some other race.
I don't know.
that-
I'm just trying to come up with things and help.
Maybe they
capture
just
stuff.
never take the
Inconceivable.
last. They
Ooh.
never take the last coin. Like they always leave someone at least something.
Oh, so when they like
Pirates could just be a mercenary.
capture
collective
If you want them
that
to be
essentially
fairly good.
absorb
That's kinda cool.
What they capture
I like
and
that.
become a
That's kind of cool.
like
do you say?
a mercenary collective started off as a
I'm taking
group that
Tyson's
slowly
too.
absorbed
hang on one second. Let me
what
type
they
that.
they take over and just kind of they steal and
You
So
mean
what
like
if they
people?
come
plunder.
and they take all your stuff and you have no coins? Will
So
they
it's-
give you a coin?
Well,
Or they always leave them something, a tiny little, even if it's you
a
know,
reminder.
right.
Even if it's just your life.
We
Or
stole
are
everything. Here's a sandwich.
Or do you mean like people? Like when they take it, they take
What was your
people
idea?
I
into
don't know.
there.
I mean, that's was just a thought. It was just like, what if they were like
more like a business.
more or
Like mercenary.
well, I mean, he like as weird as it sounds, but he said the Borg, but kind of like that. They started off as a small group that just sort of absorbed what they more conquered what they took over,
So
you know,
if
and
they
just kind
don't-
of said, "Guess what? You're a part of us now."
Right,
if you
like
don't
every
listen,
time
they
they
just kill
conquered
you?
something,
Right.
they took
oh,
a
so
part
they
of
try
it
to
with
assimilate.
Right. It's more just like they've assimilated this mass network.
I like
like
that.
it.
I like
of-
that.
It's
Let's
kind
do
of
that.
you know, it's just like this evil organization that's like, hey, you're a member now. Oh, you don't want to be a member? Okay, you're dead. Bye.
them. So whether
So
you're
they're-
on the
And
ship
your
or
whole
not,
family's dead.
I like
and
this,
everyone
this
you've ever
Borgish
known is dead.
concept.
Okay.
This is good. We're,
I like that.
We're gonna take
so
that.
you're with us or you're against us.
What's that?
But they all wear pink.
Right. It's like once
They
they
all
once
wear
they
pink?
set their eyes on something, it's,
I like
it's
it.
that.
Okay.
Two
Ooh,
twos.
so their code could be once they set their eyes on something.
So next question is, what's the destination of the airship's travel?
Well, it can't be Rivendell.
River Riven Rock.
Ragnarok. River.
Out
Rapids.
of Riven Rock at any cost.
So we're leaving Dormal.
Oh, yes.
Which is not the capital, but
Where
it's
is
a
it?
very large city. Of
Where
Elven.
is it in Rivenrock?
In relation to
So Riven Rock, let's just say it is kind of the nation itself is bisected by a big mountain range.
Okay.
Most of it is on the western side of the mountain range, and think of it like kind of like Colorado. Okay, and you are going east, or Dormal is on the eastern side.
But most of the continent is all on. Or most of everything.
Most of it is on the eastern side.
The east.
Yeah. You think of it as about equivalent to Colorado. So you're mostly
We're going to
you're
a less
more-
populated area.
You can go wherever you want to
So
go.
what are we doing? Are we trying to
We go
start
But
over?
Dormal itself is in the east.
We're getting the hell out of Dodge.
For me, I'm trying to get away from what's going on, but I mean, I
think
figured
you
that's
don't really
what we
care
were always
where
doing.
it's
But
at.
you're taking me to pay me back as well, so I
So
figured
is
we're
Dormal
going
a really big
somewhere.
city?
It's let's say it's the third largest city in the
Okay,
nation.
so this preceptor would not have just been Podunk Town preceptor.
Right,
This,
No.
is,
like-
this is a guy who
He's
has
like-
troops
Like
and
he's out,
okay.
like
Yeah,
and
he has
were
some-
you
he has
already
some clout.
a well-known
Keystone
person? Infamous.
Yes, because one of my
Okay.
things is Unwelcome Traveler to law people who can't technically arrest me and other straight-laced people. I can use my
No, I'm gonna
willingness
put
to
this right
leave
where-
as leverage. So basically, I'm one of those people that people don't want around. They're scared of me, even though I'm not necessarily bad. I'm
So it's
just,
finally gotten to the
you're bad
point where you
news.
have to.
yeah, we gotta
Get that.
Hey, we gotta go. Why?
I like you,
no
Willie.
reason. No reason.
Last time I went with you,
You're like
I shut
pulling up
the
your
ass.
pants.
It's like, isn't that like a whole platoon back there? No, just start the ship. Let's go.
Right, so we're basically just trying to
So
get out
you're
of there.
leaving in a hurry.
I'm in a hurry.
Must go
yes.
faster. Must go faster.
Get the chickens to pedal
So-
faster.
So if you're leaving in a hurry, how did these guys get on? Well, he stowed
Well,
away.
I
but
think
she
she's
was
been on.
already there.
Yeah.
Yep, I've been on.
He stowed on some in the interim, and then he is the one that was the
Running
catalyst
at the
for
last
leaving.
second.
I gotcha.
Yeah, it was kind of the hey, Taiho, we're going.
So
I
where are
can
you going?
see you running. Wait for that guy.
I mean, honestly, to start, I'm as far as my character's
What's another
concerned.
place
Let's
you
just
wanna go?
I'm not telling him anything. I'm just telling
What
him
have
to
you?
go.
Where have you heard of, or where
But
have you
at this-
never been?
See, if it's a big city though.
I think it would be somewhere
Think
you've
about
never
it,
been.
though. If it's a big city, though, what I'm thinking is to get away, I'd be
Where you
wanting to
going?
go to the west side of the mountains.
Bring me out a coat with ice,
across
please.
because I'm
Got
thinking
it. Ice is in
across the
freezer.
mountains, he's not going to be sending anybody after
Really?
us, and we have an airship.
So
you ever been west of the
So
mountains?
you want to go west, my friend?
Is there a coastline somewhere west?
Yeah. Let's.
There's more ground on the other side of the mountains,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. You're in about the equivalent of Colorado. So I mean,
Right.
there's definitely land over there. And it is part of. I mean, it's not the same nation, although there is a little bit.
So that's even
there's like an
more
outpost.
incentive for us to be heading there, out of the territory.
This is fun. I like this.
Yeah, that's it. So where are we going?
So just
Are the other countries already built, or
yeah,
Oh.
yeah, and there's there's nations over there. I'll let you guys come up with what's there. I mean, we can work on that.
So let's say
Anywhere with people.
we're
is
heading
where
to a
I mean,
city.
I'm-
well,
Well,
obviously the way
wait,
you
you're
make
a-
your money.
Weather Witch?
Yeah.
Well, one,
That's interesting.
I'm kind of a bounty hunter because I can actually check the wanted posters in towns and like go for bounties and
Okay,
stuff.
so that's how you make your money.
So I'm a bounty hunter. So
Okay.
I'm looking for somewhere kind of seedy. Anyway,
Well, let's just.
honestly,
I will, but
It's
really no.
probably
If you were
populated.
looking for wanted posters,
Why would
you
you
would
look for
want
the
a
nice places?
right? You'd
'Cause I
a
want the money,
well,
right.
But you'd want a metropolitan area because there you could A, hide and B, work.
well, it's true. So I want somewhere big in another area, though.
Okay.
So I'm looking for
let's
somewhere
say-
outside of the
let's
territory.
say this. One of the largest centers of learning and most cosmopolitan metropolitan cities is actually on the west coast. It's a city called Taiho, and it's a free city. It's not part of any nation. It's kind of its own thing. It's a center for trade. It's really, I mean, it's probably one of the 3 or 4 largest cities in the world.
So
What'd you call
it's
it?
not policed by a
But-
certain.
There is, they do have their own, police force, but they're not, they're not a
They don't have an allegiance to someone.
Knights
Right.
of Tarho.
right. No, actually, they're called the Justicars.
But what was the city called?
Tarkio.
Tarkio.
Yep. Yep. The Tarkin Justicars, and actually, they are basically Templars. They are what you would consider human Templars. So that's where you're going. You're going in that direction. I'm
Yep.
not telling
I think
you.
that sounds good.
Orestes has kind of a bent to start a coven
Okay.
to like gain people. And
That'd be a good spot.
So
I
you're
can
looking
tell
for
you,
friends.
there that this is a center for magic as well. Like there's an academy there, and they train arcane knowledge.
And the guy with the bird that's actually.
But I will tell you,
Oh yeah, he's there.
I will tell
What town
you,
was that called?
you know of
weird.
something in Tarkio. You know that's where they're going, and you know of something. You've heard stories of these things called black foxes. And you don't really know, but they're basically, there are horror stories told amongst people of your bent, arcane stuff.
Black fox.
Black foxes.
And they're bad.
You don't know.
Just
You just know there are scary people of your general persuasion are generally frightened of them. That's
Sort of
like,
like a
Well,
Pandora's
you get to
box
choose
kind of
them
thing.
as
What?
early as
Sort
level
of like
2.
Pandora's box
But I
kind of thing.
need,
As far as I'm
like-
concerned,
right.
because I don't know what's in it.
Why did
Or
you
what's-
get a glass?
Because I wanted
I'm
ice.
so sorry.
She got a glass one.
I would have stuck the ice cubes
have-
in the top of
I
the
have
Coke.
paper cups.
Hmm.
We just don't ever use.
You should have told me.
Sorry.
Oh, and Courtney's going to know you're going to have to wash it before she gets home.
Yeah, but I'll wash it for you. It's okay.
He doesn't care that much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Especially when this
She'll just be really
podcast comes
disappointed.
out.
I know. I feel bad, but
That's gonna be on MTV.
okay. Next,
Awesome.
what?
I forget. Never mind.
So we talked about sky pirates,
Yeah.
right?
Do I need to be doing anything right now?
No, just working with these
All right,
questions. Yeah. You do need to figure out your armor.
That's in the back.
It's on the back, and your current hit points.
How do you figure
I'll
out
tell
your
you
armor?
Oh,
You know?
my eyeball.
Look in your gear on the back. There should
Just-
be something. If
just
there's
whatever
nothing
your
there,
gear
then it's
says?
0. Yeah.
I'll have to choose. So
Oh, that's
Right.
it? That's not very much.
bink
So-
and bink and bink.
There are clockwork creatures that you are going to run into. Who or what made them?
What? I was.
They are
Yeah.
tied to the pirates. They may be pirates. They may just somehow be tied
Clockwork
with them. But there
creatures,
are
you say?
clockwork creatures.
Okay.
Well, I am the one with the clockwork propulsion belt.
Well, there you go. Kindred spirits, maybe.
And one
So
of
who
those.
made them?
Maybe I have a cousin who made them. And that's how I
cousin?
wound up on the ship. Learning the...
I thought you were on the ship to learn about the.
Well,
ship.
I'm on the ship because my cousin made the clockwork stuff, and now I'm kind of getting in because it's nepotism.
Yeah, but your cousin wouldn't have any tie with the ship. Like, I'm not sure where you're going.
What's the clockwork? Where's that from?
Not on the ship.
Oh, my bad.
No, I'm just... This is kind of a foreshadowing. You're going to run into clockwork creatures. So you're supposed to help me come up with who made them. Your cousin totally fits. Absolutely. What's his or her name?
Rico Suave.
Oh my god.
Gizmo.
Suave Gizmo?
Okay. I call him Rico.
Okay, we'll see.
Man, these advanced moves are
All right.
crazy awesome.
Now, as an addendum to that, and this is the last question, to whom do the clockwork creatures answer now? This question is implying that they don't answer to their creator anymore.
And who do we agree created them? Her cousin.
So these here
So
are
maybe
my
she's
stats
part of
in
a
that black
family
line.
of gnomish inventors,
We
So
did
the
clockwork
gnomes are
stuff.
responsible, pretty much.
Right.
basically.
Did you just
Who
put
else
these
would you think
stats
would be
here, down
responsible
there?
for something
Yes,
clockwork?
yes.
Exactly, but they don't necessarily answer
Oh,
to
'cause
us
that would
anymore.
change.
Because you get to pick what you want where.
I would think
Oh,
maybe
you do?
if they
Yeah,
have
you don't have to put them in that order.
Oh, okay.
That
You can assign
they
those
were something
anywhere
that
you want.
were
It just puts them in
assimilated
high
Yeah,
slows.
yeah.
longer ago.
Uh-huh.
But that has become the most efficient way for them to keep their ranks up.
So you want to look at what your abilities use and
Right.
get better,
So-
probably.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Mm-mm.
I don't really
Oh,
like
really?
original sun chips. Like I don't want
Oh.
anything messing with them. I really like sun chips.
I'm
but
sorry.
Courtney loves
All
those.
right.
Yeah, I like those too.
Woohoo.
Yeah, I just
So, I have a question.
Yep.
One of the advanced moves says replaces something
Yep.
that is not on here.
What's it say?
Anywhere. It says replaces duelist.
Duelist. Let me see.
It's in the
Is that one of
advanced
your
moves in the
original-
second column. It says something about it replaces duelist. And I don't see duelist anywhere.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I assume that's just something the
well, I'm
Spellslinger
picking this one. Now
might
they're gonna let
duel.
you
I mean,
down.
are there rules for dueling?
No.
Never gonna give you.
No, so I don't know.
We would just have to make it up if I
Yeah,
wanted to.
exactly.
I like it.
Okay. So everybody's got their bonds figured out. We've answered all their questions. Now, are you ready to start?
Yes, indeedy.
Okay. So I'm gonna alter this a little bit to kind of go with what we had. But let's just go with this. What are you looking at?
I wonder what the clockwork things were.
They are something you're going to run into. Maybe.
Are they machines? Are they people? Are they
They're machines.
gadgets?
Yeah, they're machines.
Okay, thank you.
Everybody ready? Or you have any other questions? Anything else you're wondering about? Everybody got their gear figured out? Their race, their alignment,
I need
their
help.
hit points?
Yeah, that's what I need help. 4 plus your constitution?
Yeah, 4 plus your constitution.
Does that
Other than
include the
easy.
plus?
13.
If I have a Constitution plus a number, it includes that. Plus
No.
It's your actual
your
constitution
base number.
score.
Right.
So if you have like a 12 constitution, you get 12 plus whatever number it says next to your hit points. See what I mean?
So this is your
Right.
your max is whatever.
Right,
plus
whatever your
Constitution.
max is, that's whatever number it gets you plus your constitution score, not your constitution modifier. Now, what'll happen is when you're rolling dice, I will tell you, okay, that sounds like defy danger with constitution. Roll plus constitution. And what that means
You would use your
is
modifier.
you're going to roll 2 dice and add your modifier. Exactly.
16.
He's chasing them all.
Yeah.
You can jump.
He's so tall.
Get it.
Yeah, buddy. What's it doing? It's on your porch.
Anybody have any other questions?
What's it doing?
No. Anyone else need a D4?
William? Any other questions?
Is a roll 2d6?
It's always 2d6, yes.
I'll
don't think so.
Taiho, any other questions? Nope. Tesla?
No, I'm good.
Okay. For the past week or so, you've all been passengers aboard the Inconceivable, except, of course, for Taiho, who is the captain.
Well, I'm also a passenger.
The trip so far has been one of the most beautiful experiences of your respective lives. The weather's been flawless.
Ding, ding.
Yes.
Am I hiding still?
Well, you tell me. Are you?
Because if I'm like enjoying these awesome spectacles,
Maybe you only sneak out at night.
okay.
You could be hiding in the cargo hold,
Well,
perhaps.
Woo!
I like it that you've got masks.
I know, right?
It's awesome.
all right, I'll still be hiding.
You're still in hiding.
Okay.
So
'Cause
what,
his
maybe
ship
you, like,
didn't-
come out at night?
specifically didn't tell him I was there, so
Right, we're
I'm
not
assuming there's
safely
a
out
reason
of.
for that.
Well, you
we're
probably,
safely out of range.
you don't know the ship's alive, I would assume.
it cuddles me at night.
He knows now.
What's
It's got a
interesting
thing for me.
is you're a weather witch, so you're in
Inconceivable.
tune with how good. No, how about this? What if you are part of the reason that the weather has been so nice?
There you go.
Uh-huh.
You're
Because-
welcome.
It's been beautiful. And maybe you're in such a hurry. Maybe you're in such a hurry to get the hell out of Dormal that you kind of talk to your weather spirits and say, "Why don't you smooth the way here a little bit?" So anyway, the
So I
weather's
think-
been flawless.
Okay,
No,
go
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, maybe I would just walk up to Captain Taiho and say, "Wonderful weather we're having," you know, and kind of indicate like.
No,
you
do
know,
it. Yeah, go right ahead. Try not to throw anybody overboard before we actually
It's
start.
all right. I
Before
got
the
a
adventure
boom.
starts.
We're
Tyson's
pretty
dead.
high up in the air.
Go,
Don't
no,
forget.
tell him by all means.
I just did.
Nice
Wonderful,
weather we're having.
wonderful weather we're having. Wouldn't you say?
Yes. Who are you?
My name is Orestes.
What are you doing on my ship?
I had to stow away here. I was in a hurry to leave the city.
I don't prefer stowaways.
I can understand that. However, this nice weather you're having here is due to me. I just thought you should know to that.
Oh, really? What else can you do?
All kinds of stuff. But just saying, if you allow me aboard, you know, you'll continue to have the nice weather.
Taiho, don't shoot him.
Are you there too, William?
We're on the ship, so.
Well, I'm assuming do you have crew?
No.
No. So it's a
No,
very
it's-
small ship.
It's not very
Skeleton
small,
crew.
but with the technology, I have the ability to run it myself.
Okay. Okay.
And since we left in a hurry anyway, we just kind of.
So I kind of feel like I can control. I don't need to physically be at the wheel.
Ah, mentally.
Mind meld.
Oh God.
But only because he's elf.
I will it.
Okay.
To,
So I'm assuming you're not going to throw.
if we weren't on such a tight time schedule, I would turn this around.
So the weather has been flawless,
He's back.
thanks to Orestes,
I'm out of the car.
and the grand airship slices through the air with a wondrous grace. However, during the day, you've begun to notice signs of unease amongst the crew that doesn't exist.
That's me.
The ship is uneasy.
Yes, the ship is uneasy. Your eyes repeatedly flick towards the horizon, which you now notice is darkening at an alarming rate.
That's not me.
The chickens are getting tired down here.
Taiho, you sense a feeling of concern from your ship. Do you have an elven name for it?
Yes,
What is it?
it's its true name. I can't speak
You
it.
can't
out
speak
loud.
it. Okay.
Oh, man.
Not even to me.
That's how he keeps control over it.
You notice that the thoughts of the inconceivable are very abrupt, and they're cutting off quickly. You
Well, that's
you can
not
definitely tell that it's concerned. Over the past minute or so, the early afternoon sky has darkened dramatically. The storm is coming up with a speed you've never seen before.
What's the matter? Feel like some rain?
That's not me, dude.
The formerly smooth air currents are rough now, forcing you to grab onto the nearest handhold to steady yourself.
I think we may have to put down.
The wind suddenly whips up, howling like a banshee.
I think we'll have to put Put down!
Where's the ocean handle of this thing?
Lightning begins to flicker, but it's not like any lightning you've ever seen before.
This could be bad.
The strobes of violet electricity seem to be describing a circle ahead and above the inconceivable, almost a hole of sorts in the storm. A sudden crack of thunder smashes through the screaming wind, so loud you can feel it in your entire body. At the same time, a deep indigo lightning shimmers in the hole above you, and what? It's a ship
God, we're dropping.
coming through a portal in the storm.
This looks great.
As your eyes clear from the lightning, you take in the details of the massive ship. It's at least 3 times the size of the ship you're on, and appears to be made solely of brass, steel, and whirring gears. Lining the steel-plated decks of the behemoth above appears to be a veritable army of clockwork figures. The massive ship hovers ponderously above you, flickering with lightning. You look up and see the clockwork figures leaping off the deck. With a metallic howl,
Tell me this isn't for you.
the figures began to land upon the deck of your ship.
On the deck.
They're landing on the deck of your ship.
Oh, no
I don't
step. You would not land on my
think so.
ship.
What
Yo.
do you do?
Oh, man. We're going to start kicking
What
some ass.
do-
What do you do? There's a
well,
horde of clockwork figures. They're still falling, and some are landing on the deck and then
Would any of these
clanking.
clockwork figures be interested in joining my coven?
Who do these clockwork figures answer to again?
You're about to earn your passage.
Well, you may know something about these clockwork figures if you're close with your cousin.
I would recognize those clockwork figures anywhere.
You
I
would?
grab your
I
weapon.
would.
You would.
Two
They're
weapons.
actually there's a group of them that are marching closer to you
Those are
as you've
Gizmo
been
made.
kind of in stunned disarray here.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go to my captain's cabin because I don't just carry my weapons around with
Well,
me.
You do-
I'm gonna draw my wand because I definitely would carry
All right.
mine.
Hold
I
it!
have my backup, but come on, that's for emergencies.
That's
Right.
for emergency. Sure.
Though-
Pistol.
Yes, everybody reads.
Their hands just flip kind of, they have like grasping claws, and they flip inside their arms,
Transformers.
and like 2 spiked like crab claws come out, and they're chomping. They're,
Well, this
they're,
can't be good.
they're right on top of us!
That's my question. Did we decide who they answer to yet? I don't remember.
Yeah, they were assimilated by the pirates. Your cousin created some.
Right, but are the
Or
pirates on our ship or on their ship?
Both. They're leaping from their ship onto your
But
ship.
as of yet, it's just the robots.
Okay,
Right.
or do they look...
No,
Or is
it's all
do
clockwork.
they look
So
significantly...
right now it's
It's
just
all-
clockwork.
They're all the
Okay.
same. Yeah, they're all exactly the same. Like even down to the gears that are whirring in there, and they're sort of they're very spiky. It's all brass and steel. There are a lot of gears, and then they have sort of an armored brazier sort of thing.
My cousin was very anal about his work.
Oh, I know about your.
They have a brazier and an armored chastity belt.
Right, they're
A
female
leather
clockwork.
subligar.
All right, well then I think instead I'll just yell for you all to hold on to something. So are you gonna hold on to something?
Yeah.
Sorry, just giving you a little.
Well, no. See, as I've dealt with him before, at this point, still holding my wand, I'm just gonna grab whatever's closest.
So
to
Wild
me.
Bill has drawn his Wild William,
And I'm just gonna tip the
I
ship
apologize.
It's okay.
And you're going to tip the ship.
suddenly, very violently.
Okay.
I want to see if these clockwork things are intelligent enough to go. No, I don't want to do that.
Taiho is tipping the ship. Wild William's holding on. Orestes, what are you doing?
I will grab whatever I can. that
You're
looks
grabbing
sturdy.
on.
Yep.
Or
Okay.
decent railings and things.
I'm trying to figure out the word, the command that will stop them in their tracks.
Are you holding on to
That's
anything?
pretty smart.
No, I'm holding. Well,
Oh,
I'm holding
sweet
on
dear
to
You
the.
don't. You don't. I mean, this is happening suddenly, so you may not think to.
I have all kinds of machinery at my disposal that I can grab onto
Okay.
at any moment's notice.
So the deck starts to tilt wildly beneath you as Taiho kind of flips it over on its side.
And I grab.
Okay, so you're holding on.
Yes.
The clockwork sort of looks stunned for a second, and then gravity begins to take a hold, and they start to slide down the deck, and then as it tilts more, they begin to leave their feet. Latch in
Bastards.
with their claws to the deck.
Does it hurt
And
the
they're-
bio ship?
What? Oh, I don't know. Does it hurt the
Oh,
bioship?
Bioship is
Probably
pissed.
doesn't feel very good. I mean, they've got
She's a big old bird.
She likes
He's
the pain.
actually pretty scared. I don't know, you wouldn't pick up on that, but
It's no worse
She's
than a
young.
squirrel's claw.
She's young.
she's never seen this before.
For an elf or just young in general?
Well, for
Just,
this,
but does it
For-
like
for a
the ship
treat.
feel pain? I guess.
well, yes.
For a living airship.
I don't know that it would be like
As they go.
mortal pain, but
But they're not
yeah,
very
I mean,
big.
if you took an axe to her, I don't think she'd be very happy.
Okay.
Kind of like those guys that climb
So the
the telephone
clockwork are
poles.
beginning to climb up, hand over hand.
Well,
Towards where you're
we're
on.
gonna tip it back normal because I can't hold on for that long. I'm
What's
old.
the ship made of? Like the deck? Is it like
It's a
metal?
nice.
I was assuming
Teak?
their
Wood.
ship?
No, our ship.
Oh, it's definitely
wood.
wood.
Okay.
And metal here and there, but mostly wood. Okay.
No, and actually, I would assume elves would have the like dove joints and things, so almost no metal.
Elves could just heal.
So as
The
the ship
holes in
tilts
wood.
back over, one of the clockworks has reached Gizmo. Tesla. Sorry, I couldn't remember your first name. I
Quite
apologize.
alright.
Has reached Tesla,
Tesla.
and is swinging a clawed hand down at your head. What do you do?
Spiegel!
That's the command.
It is.
Well, that's not good.
I know
All right,
what it means.
The command Spiegel.
So, I'll actually give you a roll for that. Roll Defy Danger and add your Charisma bonus to
What
it.
kind of roll is that?
It's 2d6 and add your...
I think it's almost
I
all
have them.
2d6.
Phil has them.
Yeah, here. Let's give
Well, there's
everybody...
enough.
Oh,
Okay, got it.
there's a bunch.
Yeah.
2d6 and add my what?
Add your Charisma bonus.
Tap you right
So you're using Charm and Social
22.
Grace.
Oh, plus 1.
No,
22.
add
job,
your-
Tyson.
Yeah, 22. Yes. So you got a total of 8.
I have 7. Oh, the plus 1?
Right.
Oh, okay.
Plus 1.
8.
So he doesn't respond
Are you kidding me?
to what you're saying.
These must be.
Does he stop?
Spiegel
No,
is
no.
Okay.
The hand continues, and it actually. Did you take the books, or did you take the bandages?
I took the bandages.
Okay, that's
damn
fine.
it.
That's fine. His hand comes
Well, you're
down
gonna
towards
need
your
them.
back and slices your pack off of your back.
Well, that hurt.
Yes. So your pack is now on the deck and sliding away from you as it tilts back over.
The pirates must have changed the code.
Taiho, what do you do?
Well, there doesn't appear to be time to go to my cabin. So I guess I'm going to draw my spare pistol.
You have a pistol?
Yep.
They give Templars pistols.
Talk
Indeed.
to the pirates.
Spare pistol.
That's awesome.
One use.
That is super cool.
like
But
Blows
it's,
up
it's,
in
an
your hand.
it's an elvish pistol, so it's basically a gunblade.
So you draw your pistol. What are you doing with said pistol?
I'm going to, I guess, head up to the closest clockwork.
You can. There's probably 5 or 6 on the deck. Since the deck's kind of twitching wildly coming back, you can't tell the exact number. But
How are they physically to me?
How are they physically?
Yeah.
Where are you? Are you?
No, I mean, are they big things?
They're probably the size of a small human, but they're wide. So I would say they're probably about 5'4", probably about 3 feet across at the shoulder.
So like old large dwarves, basically.
Kind of
Right.
About as tall as us, big, burly.
made out of steel and brass and
Okay.
iron gears.
Pretty terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Are they bulky like that, or are they more streamlined where it's like rods and stuff? You know,
They're
so
kind
do-
of they're sort of spindly,
okay. So they don't have a lot of bulk,
but they do have
necessarily.
they have that armored section at the chest,
Okay.
and that's where the most of the bulk is. And then their arms and legs are spindly, lots of gears.
Well, I'm going to pick up a little speed
So
and put my shoulder into one of them.
okay,
I
so
got to
you-
test them out.
Okay, so
If
you're
they're
you're
panties,
rushing
I'm just going
them.
to start chucking them over the side.
Okay, so they're swinging at you. So let's go ahead and so you're gonna go for the first one. Okay, let's do a hack and slash with that. So roll plus strength.
6.
You don't have a plus to strength. Okay, so you run into it and stop dead. It's obviously a lot heavier than it looks. It's very solid.
What
And
is
in
this
fact,
aid or interfere? Do
What?
I do that on someone's turn? Like if I wanted to aid someone,
Yeah.
I just do that on their turn?
Yeah. There are no turns. This is kind of all happening at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah. So if there's something you want to do,
I want to aid
are you close?
Taiho. Yeah.
How are you aiding him? What are you doing?
Kick him
Cheering
in
him
the
on.
nuts!
Cheering him on probably won't help him.
All right, never mind.
If he's
then.
trying to knock something over, you would basically that would be something like you'd see him
I'm not
running.
close
and
enough, really.
You're
I
not. You
guess,
don't think
to-
you're okay. Okay.
I wasn't like in his back pocket or
Brush in the
anything.
bathroom.
Yes, there is.
Don't knock my stuff.
Don't use it.
Okay.
Did you knock it in there?
No.
Oh, well, then sure he knows about it. Okay.
Just made me laugh.
I totally put it there.
So,
Okay, very good.
so you smacked into it, and not only did you not do any damage, but you hit it with such a resounding clang that you dropped to your knees.
Sweet Jesus.
You went to one knee. Wild William.
I don't know. I am of iron body. I don't feel like I would drop to my knees for a
You
little.
are of iron body.
Yes. Which I like
Is
to
that a move that you have?
think
or-
of. No. My choices were fit, bulky, or iron body. So I would think that he is like as fit as possible. He's like old dude fit.
You're a brick
You know,
shit
it's
house,
just like-
basically.
A brick shit house.
Okay. Then in that case, let's say
But it definitely
You,
didn't feel good.
you dislocated your
Oh,
non-firing
good.
shoulder.
Great.
So
This is exciting.
we won't do any
Wonderful.
damage, but
Poke him in the eyes.
so you,
Does he
the,
have eyes
the
to
one that's
poke?
I'm assuming you're still holding your pistol.
Yeah.
It's not that hand. It's your other arm.
That's great.
Wild William.
If I can't hurt it, though, I don't know the pistol's going to do anything else.
Alright.
It's clacking. There's not one currently at you.
Right.
Right
just
now,
kind of all-
there's one that's just cut at Tesla. There's the one that Taiho charged, and those are the two front runners. And then there's 4 other ones sort of arrayed kind of towards the end of the deck. I'm assuming you guys are towards the back.
Right.
That's just what I'm assuming. And you two are more in front.
Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna. I mean, first of all, I'm gonna try to size them up. Just do I have a clear shot to any of them, like
Sure.
an unobstructed
You could
shot?
easily have
Oh, sure. Well,
sized them up by watching me run headlong
It's true.
into one.
right. I mean, you've got one. These two are sort of grappling. They're not really grappling, but they're right in close.
Right.
Tesla, you can very easily shoot over her. I mean,
Right.
I'm sure
She's
she
tiny.
ducked. Yeah, and she's very small anyway. And then you're also a clear shot to at least 2 of the others. So if you want to shoot at them, absolutely.
Okay, so one of the ones that's coming up that hasn't done anything yet, I'm
Yes.
just gonna level off and take a shot right at him.
With your spell shot.
Yeah, with spell shot.
Okay, what's it do again?
It's when I aim a magic wand and fire a magic bolt at an enemy, I can either do damage or one of my runes, and then it tells me to roll plus dex
Okay, do
and
it.
stuff. I'm gonna also.
So what are you doing? And what is your like? What are you shooting? Like,
I'm actually
describe it to me.
What I'm
Which
actually
card are you
doing is I'm
selecting?
activating one of my runes' power, Slam, which is trying to knock something off of its feet. So he tried to run into it. So I'm going to say, let's see if I can do a little better. I'm
so
just trying to level
You're trying
up
to one up Taiho
and just knock him down.
Okay, that sounds
Come
good.
on, son.
So,
Roll plus deck.
wait, let me check for the runes.
So
Make
what's
sure it doesn't say
what's
something
this shot? So like you've got your
And
your
I want to
pistol.
aid him. Because
you wanna aid
I
him?
hit him, and I think I'd be able to tell better where his center of gravity is.
Oh, so
so I hit
so
him up
you're
in the
shooting at
chest,
same
and I'm
one.
telling him, no, but I'm just saying, if they all look exactly the same,
Right.
I'm going to
So
maybe
what do you
know.
Tell him. Yeah.
I'm going to aim for his legs. I hit him square in the chest, and it didn't do anything for him.
So I'm going to aim low.
Okay.
Sweep the leg.
Sweep it. All right. and my wand is an elegant pistol gripped mahogany wand.
Wow.
It basically looks
Smells
like
of rich
it
mahogany.
basically looks like a 6-shooter from the Wild West, except instead of the gun and barrel and everything, it's a wand. I have
Okay.
holster and everything, but it's definitely mine. It's etched and it's marked. William or Wild.
As a little
William on the
interlude
one
here, are there other
side.
spellslingers? Or are you kind of like one of a kind?
How'd you learn?
We can talk about that later. That's
Self-taught.
fine.
house told
See, I mean, it's just kind of it. I'm just kind of a desperado, I just kind of come and go, and I've just picked up stuff here and there, and
All right.
so there are others like me.
There are others. Okay.
but I am unique. There's none just like me.
Okay.
All right, so I'm taking
So,
a
take your
shot, and I'm using my slam.
Don't miss.
I got a 7. So on a 7 to 9, the shot hits, but choose one.
They choose one, or you choose one?
It says the shot hits, but choose one.
That's you.
Okay.
So go ahead and just tell me the one you choose.
That's what I'm looking real quick. I'm gonna do. You have to take several shots, placing someone or something nearby in danger.
Okay. Is that the one you're taking?
Yeah.
You should totally pick me.
Okay. So.
Well, I'm kind of firing between them, so I just kind of pop off a couple shots.
Okay,
apparently.
so you fire a couple of times, and the sort of breastplate is kind of mirrored a little bit, and it seems to reflect a couple of the shots. Most of them fire off harmlessly, but another one hits Orestes in the leg.
Ouch.
Well, the fact that I was firing a rune does that,
Actually, no,
does
it's
that
going to hit
matter?
Tesla because she was closer up there.
Holy free holies! Willie, is that you?
The rune I fired knocks people off their feet.
Yeah, I know. Exactly. Yeah, she is now prone. Prone and packless. Orestes, what are you doing? All this action's been going on. There's spell shots flying around. There's Taiho bouncing off one of them. Tesla's getting her ass kicked.
I'm seeing people shoot other people on the ship.
Right, right. This is not. This is a very hectic situation. What are you doing?
The elemental electric, is that a shot that I shoot, or do I have to arc it through things?
I don't know what's it say.
It says this
What's
spell
the
arcs
bold
along
part?
metal.
Oh wait, what?
Arcs along metal.
It arcs along metal or water or flesh, hitting anything made of those materials that touches your target. So it'll like.
You can
change
absolutely target these things. They are made of metal.
Well, I don't know if it's a spell.
Sure. Let me see what it says.
Well, there are nails all the way up the
Let me see what it
boards,
says.
up the planks.
No.
No nails.
No nails? How does it hold the board?
Special
Oh, because it's grown
Elven.
that way.
Oh, it's an option you select when weaving a black magic spell. So check your black magic stuff there. That's what you're doing.
Oh.
So while he's checking his black magic spells,
Yes.
are there continuous waves of them coming?
Yes, more are landing.
All right, then I'm going to try to get us away from that being able to happen.
Where are the black magic
Okay,
spells
hang
listed?
tight. Because this is all happening
Yeah.
instantaneously. Black magic shouldn't be a spell. What's it say for black magic? What's the bold part?
When you weave a spell to inflict pain.
Boom. It's not a spell. It's a you tell me what you're doing.
Oh.
And you're doing it with electric because you're a weather witch. And these are creatures made out of metal and gear and circuits.
Well,
Ooh, so
storm
it
on
could
their
go
asses.
from one to another. Ooh.
Maybe you're calling down a big thunderstorm
I
to
was
set
thinking
their
a
asses
cloud.
on
Like
fire.
A little cloud. In
Well, there is a
thunder.
thunderstorm going around right now.
Look for
So
the
you're
one
probably
with the
gonna
red
get
band
bonus.
around his
Can I
leg.
get AoE
He's gonna go
damage?
straight Zeus on his ass, just start pulling out lightning bolts, chucking
You
them.
gotta see what you roll. Tell me what you're doing.
I'm going to attempt to.
But just think, if you try to make a giant explosion of
And it will
electricity
arc.
and you roll really poorly and hit all of us,
Yeah.
We'll be really mad.
Do you have anything to drink?
Yeah.
yeah, there's one stuff.
There's
And
B-E-E-R.
I'm kind of like going away from them and like casting it.
What do
Like,
you mean?
Like I don't want to be up in their face.
Oh, you're hiding behind. So you're hiding behind everyone right now.
Yeah, I'm
So
just going
basically,
away.
Taiho and Tesla are
Actually,
at the front.
I'm gonna
We
go
don't
near
even
an
know
edge.
you're there.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I
No,
did.
they-
I told
Oh,
you.
you did? Oh, shit.
I'm gonna go near an edge because I have my broom if I need to jump. So I'm near an edge. Shooting
All
stuff.
right, sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah.
Can I steal one of your root beer?
Yeah, whatever you want.
Okay. So, what's your spell? Tell me what you're doing. Like, are you zapping them? Like, give me some beef.
I'm gonna incant a spell to do lightning damage
Incant it.
and
Tell me what it looks like. What's the like? Are you? Is it force lightning like
was
Emperor
thinking force
Palpatine?
lightning.
Yeah.
but
Hadouken! Are you? Yeah.
I
Are
think
you
I'll-
Hadoukening?
make like a cloud in the middle. Is there like a group of them where they're landing, right?
Okay, yeah,
And everybody
yeah,
else
yeah.
is kind of on the outside, right?
Okay.
So like where
AoE
they're
spell.
condensed, and it just does.
You're trying to basically make
like
a
I do an
lightning cloud.
AOE. Yeah.
You can
Wow.
multitask.
Sounds
Okay,
awesome.
no, that's cool. That's cool. Go ahead. What's it say for your roll? Roll plus int,
Choose
right?
2 tags from the list and roll plus intelligence.
Okay, so choose 2 tags. One of
If
them's
you do
going
not
to be.
pick any tags,
couldn't figure that
oh,
out.
any range tags, the range default to hand.
Oh, you do need to pick a range tag then, and you would
It
want.
says if you do not pick any, default to range tag.
Right, so you would definitely want to pick a range
Wait,
tag
okay.
near.
Can I interrupt?
Yeah, what?
I want to say, look for the one with the red band around his leg. That's actually the leader. If you hit him, then you can affect the ones around him.
Okay, so there's one with a red band somewhere.
Gotcha.
Around the leg.
So there are now.
Just the weak area.
They're not falling quickly.
Is it Achilles heel?
The ship above you is a goodly distance, so they're kind of like free falling. But there are quite a few up there. There's not a ton
For this
falling
particular one,
because
they're just basically your
you are a
footsteps.
relatively
Okay, I'm just
small
making
ship.
sure that I
So
wasn't
you're dropping a
overlooking
cloud of
something.
electricity, and so you would want to choose
So basically
elemental
for Ron,
electricity from the
actually
list there,
magic
because
to
that's what
just
you get as weather
shoot
wedge.
magic bolts.
And then you would want to choose near, because near is
I can get a steed.
That's a tag there, or the tag's here. You draw unwanted attention. Like what is it? Where do you see the tag? Oh, reach, near,
there you go.
debilitating, half damage, forceful, piercing 2.
right. You want near. Near is within. I would say it's within shouting distance.
Oh, that's so.
Yeah.
It could be,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
20,
Near is
30
a
feet,
near is a
and
goodly
still-
distance.
Okay.
Far is within seeing distance, basically. As far as
Okay.
you can see, just about. Not quite. But
Debilitating. What's that?
that would more like stun them than hurt them. And you can add
Forceful
electrical.
would be-
Electric is one of those tags from Weather Wedge.
Okay, so
And
I
that's-
get that. as
Yeah,
a tag.
you
And
can
forceful
choose.
would be.
Forceful, it would like knock them down.
Okay.
That's what
And
that would try
piercing
to
2
do.
would just go
Piercing
through
ignores
armor.
their armor. Yeah, ignores whatever that number of armor is.
So I choose 2 tags from the list. So I'll do near and piercing.
Okay. Not electric?
Oh,
That
yeah,
becomes
yeah,
one of
yeah,
your list.
Yeah,
Yeah.
electric and near.
Okay. Gotcha. So go ahead and roll.
You're like creating a cloud
Yeah.
That's low. 5.
You rolled a 5?
Yeah,
on 2 dice.
yeah.
You're terrible at this game.
The worst witch ever. I forgot to mention.
So what's it say? What's it say happens?
Which
Your move should say that on a miss. I think.
Let's see.
Son of a gun.
It's gonna be bad.
Where's that at?
It should be right on the move. It should say something like on a 10 plus yada yada. No?
1 hit, deal 1 damage. Plus all effects they added tags. On a 7 to 9, also choose 1.
Yep. And what's the next part?
Then it goes to my you draw unwanted. That's 7 to 9.
Yep.
You draw unwanted attention, but I didn't draw roll 7 to 9.
Let me see. Oh, okay. So it's just bad things happen. Your spell actually reflects upon yourself.
Knocks me off the ship.
Yeah, your spell. If you thankfully you didn't pick forceful, because that's exactly what I would have done.
Some
No.
weather mage.
We're just gonna
At
say
least I'm
that.
not shooting my own people here.
He did one of these. I'm gonna call down lightning on your
So you zap yourself. Your cloud starts to form in between this, but then there's like in between those clockworks. But then you feel like a magical backlash, and you don't get like physically electrocuted,
Okay.
but it's like a mental shock.
My
And
brain
you're-
hurts.
Yeah. So you're mentally shocked right now.
But I need my brain.
Okay, so right now, 2 of you are kind of in dire straits. You are
I've got
knocked
my
on.
fancy belt.
You are knocked on your ass, and you've got a clockwork with a big freaking bladed claw poised above your
Dude shooting
head,
at you.
and you
My bad.
have a
I'm
dislocated
fine.
arm, and you're right in front of one of these. The other 4 are still marching towards you. You actually see some falling and not hitting the ship, so you hear as they fall down and totally miss it. You see a couple that kind of clamp on to the side. So, Tesla, what are you doing? How are you extricating yourself from this situation?
Well, I just happen to have the clockwork propulsion belt. I push my red button, and it propels me backwards about 10 feet away
I'm out.
from the nearest one who just sliced at my
Okay.
back.
up the
Let
deck.
me just see if there's anything you have to roll.
Okay.
Okay, so what you're doing here is field test. See what it says for field test?
When you use one of your gadgets to get out of a tight spot,
That's what this is.
ding, ding, ding.
Okay, so do whatever it says there.
Okay,
I wish I had a weapon.
10 plus.
That's right. She's like,
Yes! On a 10 plus. Wait, where was that?
Win the world.
On a hit, it works as expected.
No, that's great. So you actually, instead of backfiring,
I got
so
myself
you
the hell out of there.
do zap back about 10 feet, and you're on your feet now. You're sort of hovering, because it's
Okay.
hover, right?
It's alternate movement.
What type of alternate movement?
So basically, it's just forced me out
Is
of the
it-
way. It's like a blink.
There's movements, though. It's,
I don't know. Where does it say that? Oh, I see.
you see it?
Hover. No, see. Example gadgets are
All right.
magnetic field boots,
That's
alternate
fine.
movement, hover, and one weight.
So it just zaps you back.
So basically, I'm moving out of the way.
So it was like a
Get the hell out
rocket.
of
It was
there.
almost like a rocket type.
Almost, yes.
thing. Okay. Good enough.
It's like one of those boxing gloves on a accordion.
Just got a shot her back.
All right, Taiho.
Oh, is that all I get to do?
For right now.
Darn.
What else do you... So, okay, so you've shot yourself back. What else are you doing?
Well, I'm working on trying to make a device that will shut down all of their electronic communication between
Okay.
them.
You're
But it's not
building
working.
one?
So that I believe...
I am. I'm working on stuff right there. Hey, I'm pretty good.
So
Just
that's,
like your black
that's
shield.
jury rigs. Think about this and we'll come back to you.
Okay, very good.
Taiho, what are you doing?
Well, I'm going to start, I guess, I'm going to bank the ship away.
Are you
Just
staying
so
right
they
up with
can't-
this guy? I mean, he's ready to pound you. You can absolutely do this. You're just going to have to defy danger and kind of
Yeah.
dodge what he's doing.
Well, I guess if he's right there, I'm just going to stick my pistol up under his chin and pull the trigger.
Sounds
Oh,
good.
mother!
Hydraulic oil.
That sounds very Elvish. I like that. I like that. Okay, go ahead and roll hack and
He's
slash.
new school.
I did not do well.
What did you roll?
Low.
What did you roll?
Low,
Below a 7?
Yes.
Oh, dear.
None of us are good at this game.
Oh, whoops. I pushed the
It
safety
slips
instead.
off at the road.
Wait, I get experience for that, don't I?
You do. Oh yeah. Who
How
else
do we
has failed
do
to roll?
that?
You failed to roll. Mark experience
I'm
down
level
here.
2
Just
now.
make
Oh,
a hash.
damn it.
Make a hash on your thing for experience.
Oh, I got all kinds of hats.
I don't get experience
I
for
get
saving
2
the day.
hashes.
Oh, no. Saving my own day.
So
A
I
hash
didn't
is
fail,
this.
I
A
just
hash,
kind
that's
of
a hash
failed.
to
So
mine.
okay.
yeah, just make a mark. Something you know.
I don't know what hash is other than
It's a line.
It's a tally mark.
A tally mark. Sure. So your pistol
It looks like
unfortunately
this.
misfires
Oh, Elven technology.
and is now useless.
Ugh.
Yes.
Nope.
Stupid
Okay.
shot shit.
crap.
So let's go back to you for a second. So
Someone
you're
sold you a
looking
piece
at
of
jury rigging something to shut their electronics.
Yes.
Okay.
And if I can hit the right
Tell me,
one,
explain
all
to me,
of them
explain to
will
me
shut
how
down.
you're jury rigging. What are you doing?
work.
Do you have equipment?
It's so
What-
crazy, it just might work.
Because remember, you have no equipment right now. Your pack is not on you.
Right, my pack is not on me, but I am standing in the middle of everything that runs the ship.
It's living.
The new technology. But remember, I'm here to study the new technology.
Yep.
So there is an electrical component to the new technology.
Is there?
And
Okay.
yes.
So
and
like
I am going to
bioelectricity.
figure it out.
Absolutely.
And I am an electricity guru.
Okay.
I just happen to know the
All right.
ins and outs of electricity.
Okay, so you keep jury rigging. Figure out how you're gonna do this. Okay, Wild William. Sorry, that's
Willie.
that's gonna be difficult.
Wild William.
dubs.
So, B-dubs.
So you've not banked the ship.
Okay.
Am I right?
Well,
He's
yeah.
thinking about it.
You can try
He's
to
too
do.
distraught
Do you want to
over
do
his-
that while
his
you're shooting?
bracelets.
Yeah.
You absolutely can. Roll defy danger with dexterity.
Yeah.
That's a dodge.
Well, this is good. Excellent. I rolled low.
Shoot, tell
He
what
faces
you
towards the ship.
Mark XP.
All right, Chip.
I'm doing it on purpose. Oh, mirror.
And
I tried to do it with my broken, dislocated.
and take 4 damage because
Oh dear.
his other claw kind of slashes. He goes for you, but he doesn't quite get a hold of you really well. He slashes into your arm that's already dislocated. He tears a little chunk out of your bicep.
That was gonna have to come off.
Wild William.
Who rolled the healer?
Mr. Hickok.
I'm gonna try to beat him with my
So
dislocated.
you've seen Tesla dash backwards, and she's fiddling with something.
She looks okay.
Taiho's
I just saw
pistol's
him
blown
get
up.
the shit chucked out of him. Do I have a clear shot on the one he's with? The one that's right.
I just assume that he
Like,
knocks
is
my
there-
hand before I shot.
Is there a way that I could
'Cause I'm pretty damn
move
good
to an
with
angle that I could shoot at the guy?
Right, they're kind of dancing, but you've got an angle.
So I kind of just try to
The
jump
ones
to
that
the
was
side and
falling.
shoot across.
Willie,
You've got
is
an
that
angle.
you?
All right, so I'm going to try to spell shot him.
In the meantime, there's 2 or 3 others that are kind of rushing past these 2 that are engaged and coming towards you, gentlemen. They're not there yet. Just know they're
right.
coming.
Not me.
You were out of
All
there.
right, so
Screw you!
He pulls out
I
his
kill
spike.
broom.
I do have a broom.
I think I should do this for him. I'm
Rock,
gotta
beat,
slam him
scissors.
away.
no. I'm gonna try to. As I'm pulling up my wand, the rune in my other arm lights up and goes through my wand. And this one is
Hey, now.
a rune of pain. So if it's successful, the next miss against him counts as a 7 or 9 instead.
Yes.
So that
So-
way, the next time you roll horribly, it won't be quite as
So
bad.
you're causing the one he's fighting to have pain, to make it easier for him. to
No,
do
then
whatever
again,
he's
this is a machine. I wouldn't shoot something with pain at a machine.
Dipshit.
I'm just gonna try to shoot it.
doing. Pain can take many forms.
Crazy.
But
cat.
I just don't think that's what I would do.
Okay.
I'll just shoot him.
Okay.
Right in the face.
Shooting him with a spell shot.
Yep. Spell shot.
You can do it.
What do spell shots look like, by the way?
Oh man.
Other than gunshots?
He asked me that before that went down, so we're gonna just. It's more like an orb of energy out of the tip of my wand, but
Just wondering.
yeah.
What'd you roll?
What was I say? A 3.
You guys are going to be dead at level 2, like, instantly.
Are we level 2?
What happened? No.
I'm not.
So mark XP, and then tell me what happens if it says anything for a failure.
No, it does not.
Okay. Hang on a sec. Where are my...
I keep jumping up and down trying to get Willie's attention. By the way, He's
As
not looking
you're
at me.
trying to jury rig?
Yes, as I'm trying to jury rig, I'm like, I know that shot from anywhere.
Okay.
Willie, Willie. He's like,
So-
I'm gonna kill that fucking gnome.
Here's what's going to happen. I'm thinking. So, here's what's going to happen. You miss by a pretty significant margin. And you draw the attention of 2 of the clockworks that are still on deck.
Shit.
And they're rushing towards you. With their... And you
Okay.
the whirring of their gears at this point is almost sounding a little bit like speech. You can't make anything out, but they're making sort of the same sound over and over again. It's almost chant-like.
It's a program.
Orestes. Things are not going well.
No.
Somebody needs to get a good friggin' roll.
What are you doing? The ship that was, while you're deliberating, the ship that was above you is now kind of coming in down. No more dropping. So I guess these are maybe like their elite paratroopers or something. It's now a total of 8 on the deck.
No wonder we're having so much trouble. They're elites.
One's climbing up. And the ship is now...
Do our pirates know they're pirates?
We have
Sorry?
pirates?
You said that they answer to the pirates.
They're part of the pirates.
Right, but do we have pirates on our ship?
We don't have anybody
No,
on our
no.
ship.
I thought we had pirates on our
No,
ship.
we just have the robots.
Shit. Maybe we could sign somebody over to be one of the pirates.
What are you doing, Orestes?
Well,
You had a good idea the last time, I think.
Just poorly executed.
indeed.
As we all are this evening.
The numbers
poorly
just weren't
executing everything.
there.
The experience is adding up quick. Too bad we won't be allowed to enjoy it.
You keep thinking.
I'm going to shoot at the ones that are coming towards us. Or they're still...
Yes, there's 2 coming towards him and 1 coming towards you.
Are they close enough for me to hit all 3 to arc them? Or no?
Good.
Like, are they running up together?
Okay, well, I'll try.
Potentially.
I'm going to try and shoot
Two
this.
that are coming
arc.
towards
I'll
you
shoot the
are
one
together.
The one that's closest to me.
They're like Terminator running.
And
like T-1000.
I'm going to attempt to have it arc to the ones that are going.
And they're currently Voltroning, so you want to get that shit
Yes.
Before they do.
Flying
Before they activate final form, you know.
All right.
Go.
8.
8.
At least semi-successful.
That's pretty good.
What tags did you add? The electric, right?
Electric, same thing. Electric and near, right?
Electric and near.
Because I have to add. If I don't add near, it doesn't.
Let me just see it real quick. I just want to see if it's anything about damage or if it's just pain.
Because I have to shoot it, right?
Ah, yes. So you deal 1d8 damage, and you're going to hit them. You're going to hit all of them.
Excellent.
You got them in the right spot.
Good
so
work.
roll a
I do
d8.
things.
The G spot.
Where's that
Now they're
d8?
real happy.
Roll a d8.
With the electricity.
So your lightning crackles between the three of them,
Take that. 3.
dealing
Wah, wah, wah.
small bits of damage.
Does he at least slow them down?
What does it say for your also choose one?
You mean for the 7 and 9?
Yeah.
Nope. You draw on one at attention or put someone in a spot.
You pick.
The GM removes a non-range tag of their choice, and you deal -1 damage. The spell drains your energy. You take -1 ongoing to intelligence until you have a few minutes to clear your head. And I'm picking it.
Yes.
Remove a non-range tag. That's
They would remove
So
the
they're-
electricity.
Right.
Or you're near.
Or of my choice. So I would either remove near, and it would hit you guys as well. So in other words, it would be the way I would. Well, you pick which one you want.
No, it says
or
it
put someone.
non-range, so you couldn't remove near.
Oh, I thought it said no.
What's
Oh.
put someone in a spot?
Exactly that. You put someone in
In
an
danger.
uncomfortable
So in
position,
other words, he's in
In a
trouble.
spot like
like the back of a Volkswagen.
No, physical spot.
Sorry, Mike.
that's what I thought for some
It
reason.
was like a spot on the ground.
Yeah,
I'm going to put you in the spot.
Particular spot.
that's what I was thinking.
Right here.
We think
Kind of like The Sims. You pick 'em up.
Yeah.
you succeeded. You did what you were trying to do. Just
Something else
something
is happening
else
as well.
happened. Yes.
Oops.
I'll do the spell drains my energy.
Okay.
-1 until I hit my int
So you
Minus
have
1 to your int.
intelligence.
Going
Okay.
forward until you have a chance to.
So the lightning crackles between the
I'll
three
just
of
keep
them, and they actually, you notice that it slows them. They seem to be just not moving nearly as smoothly as they were before. They're kind of herky-jerky a little bit now. Little bolts of static electricity are kind of flying off them, and they are not quite in Mano range,
condition.
fisticuffs range.
Keep doing that. That
You're still
exact
working on
thing.
jury rigging.
I am.
Except
Yes.
that.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to disrupt the electromagnetic field
Okay.
so that I can shut down all of the clockwork monsters.
Okay.
Because I just
And
know a
how
little
are you?
bit about that.
How are you doing this with no equipment?
Well, I'm standing at the equipment that is in the ship.
Okay, so
The extra equipment that is not
Can
grown
I aid
into
her
the
by
tree.
suggesting she uses some of her belt?
My propulsion belt.
Well, you have all kinds of gadgets on there.
I do have a
Yeah,
boxing
could you
glove.
turn your propulsion out from you?
I could, and I could stand in one place and
Or you
hold
could
on.
pull
to-
back.
dismantle something on your belt and create
so
something.
you're
out of
like
it.
you're like
You're like a weird
so maybe there's
MacGyver.
like some elvish dials that
I'm
you're
Maybe a
just, try-
clothespin
I'm
and a
just
fiddling band on you
pushing
at all times.
buttons.
you're pushing buttons.
Because I am the type that says, "What does this
I'm
button
gonna- I'm
do?"
gonna
The
take-
inconceivable doesn't prefer that.
I'm going to take a little bit of leeway with your ship here. So
Uh-oh.
the ship begins to speak with you, and it's female
Yes.
What?
speaking Elvish, or can it make itself known? What do you think?
No.
No what?
Elvish.
No.
Do you know Elvish?
I don't know any Elvish. I'm just gonna have to guess what these words mean.
So if it's telepathy and mental, maybe it can make itself understood by tone.
Pictures, by images.
Let's just say that you hear a string of Elvish very rapidly spoken in your brain.
Okay.
And you don't know what they're saying, what the voice is saying.
But there is a pattern.
Come on, Bubby.
What? Of course there is. It's language. You understand it's language.
Right.
Come on, Bubby.
And the tone is encouraging.
Very good. So it means I'm going in the right direction.
Yes. Keep working on that. The clockwork that was attacking you, it seemed a bit surprised by your rapid movement backwards, but now it's starting to move towards you again. Taiho. You are having bad luck with this one.
Not good.
Your gun has misfired.
Yep.
I believe you are currently unarmed.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, Taiho. Get your shit together.
What are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking I need to get away, probably.
Okay. And leave the others to their devices.
Roll the ship really quick. You guys just stay on. No biggie, drop the other guys off.
It's Deathwing, you know, we're just gonna...
So the other ship is beside you now. I don't know if you were out here or if you were inside when this thing was coming out. And it's a behemoth.
It's our tiny little ship.
Yeah, it's not gonna...
It is a behemoth. It's very large. And there's like kind of lightning flickering over like 4 or 5 places on the side of the ship that you can see. Now it's not like lightning bolts, but it's charged electricity.
Energy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop this really fast.
Okay. The clockwork is attacking you.
Yeah.
So you can do that. Defy danger.
Yeah, but it's the only way to get him off me.
Now, how are you trying to get him off you? Are you like trying to block his shot with your crossed arms, or are you trying to dive?
Well, I guess I'm going to have to use my pistol to try to... I don't think it's hefty enough that I can
poke it in the eye with your smoking pistol barrel.
No,
turn around and like butt of the
bat
gun.
his arm away because I have one crappy arm. So I guess actually I'm just trying to beat him with my crappy arm. I guess I'm just trying to bat it away.
Right.
Okay, so in this case, defy danger with strength.
Jesus, that's exciting. Do I lose strength because I only have one arm?
No. You have a body like mine.
Give me experience. 6.
That would be, but you have a strength bonus
Oh, plus 0.
of +0. So that is a miss. So he.
I am the law.
Should I be adding that plus
see.
stuff to my...
What plus?
like my intelligence is +2.
Absolutely.
Add that to my roll.
Missed again.
If it says
I did.
int.
I'm not very good at
It
this.
does.
It's okay. We'll get you there.
If it's
I'd be doing better than
Have a
I
beer.
have
You're
been.
gonna owe me big time for this. My ship all banged up.
Did you get more experience?
So
The man, huh?
I haven't gotten any experience yet, have I?
I don't think you've actually failed.
Mother of pearl.
Yes. You got another one? Wondrous. It's great. So,
It's keeping me going, honey. Keep me going.
here's what happens. The clockwork looks to kind of spear you straight through the chest with his claw. But then stops suddenly. His claw flicks back into his arm, and out comes his little grasping digits. And he reaches
Going to
forward and
assimilate
grabs you
you.
by the lapels and lifts you up.
This is
And
exciting.
actually speaks in this grating, mechanical voice. And it's hard to tell, but he's actually got a tone to his voice like utter disgust, utter hatred and disgust. And he says, "Elf." Okay. How's your jury rigging coming?
It's going great. I keep plugging things
Okay,
in
let's
here
roll
and-
for
Sweet Jesus, do something!
Somebody's got to
So
take care
you're
of this
held up by this
goddamn ship.
5'4" automaton.
Okay, ready?
You are jury rigging.
I get a 4.
The tone of the voice in your head has become. You still can't understand it, but it's very acerbic and just pissed.
It's becoming angry.
You touched her in the no-no
I am
place.
so sick of this shit.
Orestes,
I must have
Yeah.
good
what
at
are you
this.
doing? You zapped yourself. You're a little muddled right now.
That's alright. It's just -1 to intelligence. No big deal.
So you're feeling a little less smart. Your brain is cloudy. What are you doing?
Yeah, you missed that one.
Scared shitless.
The other clockwork the clockwork that was coming for you is now completely in your face. So here's what we're looking at. There's a
And hit it
clockwork
this time.
that has just gotten in front and up in Tesla's grill. There's one that's holding Taiho in the air. There's two that are almost directly at Wild William. And there's one that has reached kind of right at you. So that's 5. The other 3 that were on the deck are sort of... They're standing...
There's a lot of these.
They're sort of...
watching in disbelief.
They're sort of standing at the
They don't need
the front of the deck, and they're not even looking at you guys.
Yeah.
They're looking over at the ship that's hovering, and they're not really doing anything. They're just kind of standing there, staring stock still at the other ship. What are you doing?
All right, I'm gonna.
Were you talking?
I'm just gonna try and electrical surge this guy
Okay.
because he's close to me now, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna electric and
Yeah, he's right up in your grill, so you don't need to choose a range tag.
Slap him.
with an electric fist.
Maybe forceful
Bing, bing, bing.
Forceful.
would work.
Would piercing help? Has he got armor?
He does have armor.
Debilitating. What's that do?
It would
Oh,
like
that's the one
stun
that-
him.
It would what?
Like stun him.
Okay. I want to like short circuit him, take him out.
That's
for good.
debilitating. Oh, you want to kill him?
Well,
or just
so
kind of
he's
try and shut him down.
yeah.
That's debilitating.
Shut him
Okay, so
down.
debilitating and electric.
Okay,
Now the +2 is to this roll, not my damage roll, right?
correct. But it's only +1.
Oh, that's right. You're right.
8. Ooh, that's good.
+1. That's a
9.
9. So it's still get a thingy.
Okay, so go ahead and pick which one you want. You are going to debilitate him.
I hope it's the one with the red band on his leg.
Can I stack the
You're
-1
gonna take
to
away
my
his ability.
intelligence?
What?
Can I stack the -1 to my intelligence?
Yeah.
I don't want
Yeah.
to do that. I
You're
want
becoming a
to.
simpleton.
I want
right?
to draw unwanted attention.
Every time he gets the spell, he just gets a little dumber.
What'd you say?
Draw unwanted attention.
You draw unwanted
I figured
attention.
it out. Magic is actually mini
Okay.
strokes. That's what
So the one that you were zapping, something in your electricity just completely dissolved the bonds that are holding his gears and body parts together, and he crumbles into a pile of steel and brass. But the other 3 that were in the front suddenly wake up and all instantaneously and simultaneously, rather, turn their heads to you. Their bodies don't move, but they're like, "Nee," and they turn to you. William,
No pressure.
I got one.
you've got 2.
Okay,
They've just flicked their hands into their claw things.
how close are they to me?
They're pretty much, they'll be on you in just a second.
All right.
All over you.
Can I take a spell shot while stepping back?
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Good plan.
Well, I'm gonna step back.
You're going to defy danger with dex to get out of their way.
Okay.
And then you're going to do your spell shot.
So I roll plus my dex.
Yep.
So 8 plus 2, 10.
Nice
Oh,
I
you,
job.
defy.
you smoothly
Somebody
dodge
finally.
their steel fists.
No.
Your
He
cloak billows
slipped
beside
on the
you.
water and
So
fell
then,
out of the way.
Then I'm just gonna try to cap one.
Okay. You are attempting to cap a motherfucker.
That's right. With a spell shot.
Let's go with
Cap a
it.
motherfucker with a
Turn
spell
your
shot.
wand sideways.
Oh my.
No!
5.
Are you marking experience again? You are marking experience.
Hurts.
You are indeed.
I'm the worst spellslinger in the world.
At least you move smoothly.
That's right. This is basically what just happened. I'm like,
You move off.
Awesome move. And
I basically just matrixed my way back and then shot myself in the face.
So
You
your
talk
spell
about
hits
game.
him right in the breastplate, and he kind of looks down. The creature looks down,
What?
sees the little bit of a kind of a burn mark, and just continues to move towards you. Doesn't even phase you.
Terminator
Blacks,
style.
buddy.
Yes,
The house
Someone's
Taiho.
gun.
is not winning right
you're
now.
having a rough time, man.
Well,
You need to make something happen.
the first thing I'm going to do is give complete control over to the ship.
Okay,
I'm just going to tell her, get us out of
you're
here.
you're concerned.
Yep, and
Okay.
that way it's better.
Okay.
She'll know what to do.
So she's as
can't open
Tesla's
up
fiddling
anymore.
with her nipples.
And I
I
only
mean, her
have one
buttons.
arm. I can't even try to bust myself out of his grip.
Well, you can try.
I guess I'm going to try to put my leg up against him and push off of him.
Anything you gotta do, Taiho. Anything you gotta do.
kick him in
I
his
guess I'm just
clockwork
dumping my
neck.
pistol overboard because it's a piece of shit.
Rip off his
Okay.
clockwork balls.
So what you're gonna do here is you're going to defy danger. Now remember, you guys don't. You're not on your own. You can all help each other, defend each other. You know, you
We're
can.
pretty separated though on the ship, aren't we?
Well,
Right
yeah.
now we are.
Right now you are. Yeah.
But in
Just
a
keep
fight-
just keep that in mind.
So get in formation is what you're saying.
No, I'm not saying anything. I'm just telling you. You don't have to be on an island.
I'm just not very
So
good
you're-
at this physical aspect of combat.
What are your other gadgets? You might have something else there.
Because
Right?
you're
I only
busy
got
taking
one.
all the stuff over
No,
there.
you have 3 gadgets.
Oh, well, hold on a minute.
You even said that. You said, "Oh, I get 3."
I never got a chance to make them.
Okay.
I'll have one in a minute.
2 actually. So
You
you
want
were
to talk him down? Hey, buddy. You don't want to be doing this.
Is that what you're trying to
Just
do?
keep them talking.
You could. Well, he's talking to you.
No, I'm trying to kick him off.
Yeah,
You're trying to kick him
angrily
Yeah, if I got an angry robot,
cursing his heritage.
So basically, what you're trying to do
a
is
racist angry robot.
Yes.
is power through his grip.
Not worth it.
So defy danger with strength.
Come on now.
Are you level? How many do you have so far?
4.
It's like halfway
No
level
big
two.
deal.
He's going to level 10.
So you're locked in his grasp.
And he just pulls his leg up, and now he's just like a pretzel in there.
Tied up like
He's just kind of a ball in his arms.
The automaton turns and walks towards the edge.
I will
Oh,
invoke
God.
quickly a prayer to my God.
it's like your kryptonite, these robots.
Okay. So he's walking towards the edge.
worst.
He doesn't have far to go, but he's holding you up with his grasping claws, walking
our
towards the
asses
edge of the
kicked.
deck.
And this
Okay.
is how I die.
I think I finally figured it
Well,
out.
my own
Okay, so the ship is pissed at you. It's-
Bye, robot.
You're not really
Way to
hearing
go,
the voice
William.
anymore.
It's going to be okay because I have my emitter
I didn't
forceful
bring the
device.
robots.
Your
like-
emitter
My
phosphate.
emitter forceful device.
Don't worry,
Okay.
I got this.
Emitter forceful device.
So you have a clockwork that's at you right now, and it's you're still low. You're short, so you're about to get elbows.
That's
It's-
okay
it's in
because
the-
I've been fiddling with his wires while he had his elbow in the air.
Oh, were you okay?
I was.
That would have
Okay.
been awesome.
And I think I finally plugged the wire in right, and I would like to
Spellslinger.
try to use my
Only
emitter
hold my
forceful
wand with
device.
Okay, so you're using it as a weapon.
Shut them all down.
So see what it's. Oh, you're trying to. Okay, so
EMP.
you're trying to jury rig again.
Jury rig again. Yes.
Okay.
Because I've just played with the wires on the clockwork because my cousin told me a little bit about it.
Okay.
Please get a good frickin' roll.
All right.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. So you cross 2 wires in the thing's elbow as it begins to bring it down on you. Wait, let me see
That's
what your
quick.
jury rig says
Okay.
before I go
You're
anywhere.
a deaf gnome.
She's just like,
I just got lucky.
I got lucky.
Okay, so
I've got
it's going to
tiny
hold
fingers.
together just as long as you need it to. So basically, what's going to happen is you twist the wire, and this blue sphere of energy flashes out from the creature, and it covers all of them, and they all slump down.
Okay,
How
everybody,
close
fix
was he to the
yourselves
edge?
up quick.
Huh? You're not over the edge. It's like and it lets you go. It loses all like.
it's holding him over the edge.
And you're hanging by your knees over
I
the edge of the
I
ship.
was thinking about that actually. I really was, but I'm not going to do that to you. So they are all shut down
Whew.
momentarily.
Okay.
Okay, so none of you are in danger at this exact moment, but you do see the ship beside you with those 4 or 5 lightning things. They're starting to glow brighter.
Okay. Can I discern realities?
You absolutely can.
I want to study that ship.
You want to study the ship,
Yep.
okay?
And I want to. So I guess I roll first and then I ask.
Yes, you roll plus whiz, so whatever your wisdom modifier is, if any. add
Which
that.
is +1.
Okay, so you roll 2d6 plus 1.
So an 8.
An 8. Okay, so you pick one question from that list, and you take one forward when acting on the answers. And what that means is, if your next move is directly related to that answer that you received, you get +1 to the roll.
Okay.
So what
I'm-
question do you want to ask? What happened here recently? I can tell you that one really
I know
quickly.
He should have banged it.
You said something on the ship started glowing or whatever?
Yes.
What's about to happen?
You're not really certain what they are, but they really have the appearance of weapons. The lightning seems to be kind
Arcing.
of connected to a sort of circular open thing. Yeah, it's...
Like a can.
Okay,
Right, that's where I'm going.
question.
Yes. Separate from this. Separate from your discern realities. Is that what you're saying?
Well,
Because you've already asked me this question.
okay.
But you can keep going.
Well, like, I mean, as far as, like, can I see anything as far as that cannon goes? Like, I mean, is there anything that stands out about it other than this big whatever?
It just
glowing?
looks like it's about
Yeah,
to
big
fire.
giant off button.
Right.
Acme off
Yeah,
button.
actually, no.
Reconsider.
Wait,
Right.
I actually see that button.
Okay, I'm gonna try to pull off the day. This is gonna go horribly wrong, but that's okay. I mean, I took a look at the ship. I see this stuff charged up. I'm gonna take a shot to try to hit into one of those.
That seems like a good idea.
Okay, that's a great
Excellent.
idea.
You can do
hold
this.
Hold that thought. Let's see. Orestes, what are you doing?
I'm going to take the moment while the flooding's on to clear my head.
Okay, so
And
you're
regain my
gonna recuperate. Okay.
And I'm scrambling to get aboard the other ship so that I can look and see what kind of technology they have and try to figure out what's controlling these robots. I mean, these clockworks.
So,
like it.
so
I made a
how
big
are you,
jump!
How are you getting
Woo!
over there? So
I'm
are you-
jumping! I'm using my
It's not-
propulsion belt.
Okay. Okay. So you're gonna use your propulsion.
I
belt.
know my shit
So now, what you need to do here, honey,
Grappling hook!
is roll.
is use your gadget belt. Now, you also have charge. Now, don't forget about this, okay?
Charge.
Right.
Oh my god.
You have 3 charge by default,
Okay.
okay? Every time you use a gadget as a weapon, and
I spend
okay,
a
when
charge,
you use
but
it
I'm
as a
not
gadget,
using it as a weapon.
right? You've used 1 as a weapon,
One of them.
so you have 2 charge. Just remember that. So what you have to do is you're using one of your gadgets to get out of a tight spot. So tell me what it does. You're using it to,
My clockwork propulsion belt
yeah.
is going to catapult me from my ship through the air to the other ship.
Okay.
So I can take a look at what's going on over there
Fine.
and see
Okay.
what is.
God, don't roll poorly.
Like,
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Who, me?
Yep. Roll and add your intellect.
Oh shit.
That's
4 plus 2 is 6.
okay.
Didn't go so good.
well,
You are now separated from the party because you are falling through the air.
Ah!
You're way up. It's going to take you a long time to fall.
Okay, good. I hope somebody figures out how to
I
save me.
believe your
before we-
belt can hover.
Oh, thank you.
So,
Propulsion.
well, that's what happened. It malfunctioned. It
I hate
did.
it when that happens.
Yeah, sparks fly from your belt, and you are now falling. So you're probably rapidly pushing the red
I
button.
am.
Okay. So
Remember that little red button? Yep, push. the little
you're
red
still
button.
aiming. Let's see what Taiho's doing.
Let's see. I can get to my
Are you-
feet quickly.
You can fix your arm.
Nope. I think I'm going to grab the robot that I was closest to and chuck him up over the side. I got to get him out of here one way or another.
Good.
That's
I don't
probably a-
want him to
that's
fucking
probably a
wake
good
up.
idea. Okay. You know what? He's defenseless right now. You can do it. You just you kind of hook your hand under his foot and
Heave ho.
Where are the rest of them?
okay. So let's go ahead and take this shot since Orestes is recuperating. So you're aiming at the sparking, arcing mouth of one of these lightning cannons that's
hoping-
next to you on the ship. Do you guys notice that Tesla has fallen?
What was that?
I'm not
That's Tesla
because
falling.
I am focused,
You're focused
on this shot.
Have you noticed?
Why? Will it save me?
I mean, you're on the other side, I'm assuming, because you're flipping the
I
thing.
cannot imagine that I would have noticed it unless she fell on my side.
Like right
when
in
I
front
was-
of him.
When I was tipping off.
She was on the other side.
Not even.
Orestes,
Sorry.
since you're
Orestes noticed.
recuperating,
Now, yes, however, I would know.
recuperating.
Because I've lost a passenger.
the
She'd
ship would
tell
tell
me.
you. Okay.
Man up
Okay.
door.
Have you noticed that Tesla has fallen?
I fell over the side of the ship trying to get
She
to the
blew
other
herself
ship.
off.
Blew herself
I
up.
could just see that. She's like standing there. She's like,
Can
okay,
you
here we
use
go.
your weather? Can you use your weather to blow me back up onto the other
I
ship,
don't
please?
think
You're
I
aiming.
can control the weather
All right.
to that.
So basically,
Here now,
you're,
number one.
you're aiming for a pretty small location. Let's see if we can do it. Are you just? It's just a regular spell shot. Huh?
Spell shot.
Point the
You're
toes!
aiming. Okay. All right. All right.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no, that doesn't sound good.
What happened? What'd you roll?
6.
Oh, so you get experience. That's pretty cool.
How do you get experience?
That's pretty cool.
Yay!
When you fail, you get experience.
Oh, I did
so
get
yeah,
some.
you have to try and keep track of that.
How do I know how much? Because I've only failed
Just
this
one.
one.
Just one. Every time you fail, you
So
get
you just
experience.
put a 1 here.
Yeah, you just put a mark.
Okay.
Okay, so what we're gonna do with this?
I just didn't even hit the ship and just totally missed.
No, you hit. You actually hit.
Come,
but you
grab my
you
hand.
hit the cannon, but you missed the open.
We'll fall together.
And now you see that they're
cannon.
sort of extending out of the ship. These cannons,
Missed the
or
open.
what we're going to refer to as
Don't
cannons,
forget
just
the
because it's
balls.
easy, though. They're extending out of the ship, and they're all swiveling towards the center of the deck.
We like the swivelers.
So
Well, I just
she's
took my shot and
overboard?
missed, so...
She is. She
I
is.
tried to use my
Tesla,
propulsion boat
what are you
belt
doing?
to go across the ship. I'm going like this.
All right then.
It's pretty...
I can
Roll your damage.
I can try and fly after her on my broom, but
Is it a broom built
Can you
for
actually
two?
fly
yeah.
with your broom? I haven't even
That's
read it.
amazing.
I'm gonna take my shoes off.
Should I? Is it my turn to be doing
Take whatever
something?
you want off.
There's never a turn. You can fly atop any
So I can be
broomstick
doing
you
something
get your
right now.
hands on, although some brooms behave better than others. You can fly with one
Oh.
passenger
No.
and
Wait.
for up to 1 day at a time. Oh,
I just
Wow,
realized
that's a good
Damn. one
that
day.
would have
Matt,
been
you
directly
and your broom
related to
get
that discern
upset.
reality, wouldn't it have? So it would have gotten the +1.
so if
but
I
so it would have actually been a 7.
Does that make a difference?
That would make a
Hold
difference.
everything.
That would make a
This was
difference.
actually
You
So-
hit it
7.
and it bends down and shoots Tesla.
So here's
Put
the
on
For
thing.
my
brakes.
spell shot, I do have to take one of these effects, though.
Okay.
I'm okay with it. So, I'm going to have one of my runes, at your choice, affect me while I'm taking this shot. So either I'm in pain, so I'm going to be distracted by pain, and the
That's
next,
what I'm doing.
or slam where I'm knocked
Yes.
off my feet.
The stress of aiming, you really were concentrating on the shot, and when you finally release it, the recoil is enough to flip you backwards, and you're laying prone on your back now. But you see, as you're flipping through the air, your shot sink right into the center.
Damn.
It's like
like
And
a Star
do-
Wars.
trench run in Star
Wait,
Wars.
wait a second,
Exactly.
and do nothing.
No, it does nothing for a moment. You see the sparks at the front of the cannon sort of fizzle out, and then with a massive explosion, the entire cannon tears off of the side of the ship, and black smoke is flying out. The other cannons are
Hang
still
out the
there.
side.
Okay,
Do that again!
so I stand up, dust myself up. That was on purpose.
Right, exactly. I tried to do that.
No, it was totally intentional.
Orestes,
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah.
Are you going after
Did you
her?
hear
What
my
do you-
broomstick thing?
No, I'm sorry, I didn't.
You can fly atop any broomstick you get your hands on, and I start with one. It's in my inventory.
Okay.
So I didn't
Pretty
just find
cool.
one
That
later.
is passenger and up to a day at a time.
Although some brooms behave better than others, you can fly with one passenger and for up to 1 day at a time.
Okay, so what are you doing?
Well, this is a
Why is she
hardcore
gonna
room.
get like? Can she get back on her own?
You
I
tell
don't know
me.
that, I
You
guess.
tell me what you do. What do you think? You think she can get back?
Fly after her.
You're gonna fly after her or no?
Yes.
Orestes, you're awesome.
He's like stowed away. He's like, oh.
But remember
let's
your
go.
bonds too.
That's true.
You know,
I do want to join my coven.
right? So tell me what you're doing. You're like
Oh,
leaping over the edge
yeah.
with your broom, like
my broomstick.
Harry Potter Quidditch style.
Yeah.
She won't be able to pay her
Exactly,
fees.
Quidditch style.
Taiho called me mad. Mad! I'll show him.
Who's gonna come
All
to
right.
my party?
So do me a
I'm
favor.
flying. Oh, I gotta roll.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Okay.
He used to roll to fly.
This could be
Oh,
bad.
God.
Oh no.
This could be
When you fly
bad.
every two,
I'm
either
in
a great
trouble
distance
now.
from one- Tell us where you're going on a bit. Oh wait, when you fly atop your broom stick, either a great distance or somewhere out of reach, tell us where you're going, and then you roll. So
you're basically trying to catch her.
Right. So does that count as me? Do I roll?
We're going to say this. We're going to say that her belt is kind of fizzling and sputtering, so she's like, boom, boom, boom. You know, it's like it's like trying to catch.
She's not
I think
free
I
falling.
still have 31,000 feet left before I
Oh yeah,
hit the
yeah.
ground.
You guys are.
Gotcha.
It'll be a little bit. You have a little bit of time.
Not bad.
So do I roll anytime I fly, or just when I'm going long distances?
I'm going to make you roll something different.
Okay.
Because what you're trying to do here is you're trying to catch a very small object moving at an unpredictable rate of speed.
That's true.
So what we're going to say is defy danger with your intelligence.
Well, can I just fly under her and wait for her to follow me then?
You could, but I mean, there's wind currents. She's
I'm
she's
a good
not.
broom rider.
You are a good broom rider, and that's what we're going to find out. We're going to find out just.
We're going to find out how good a broom rider.
My defective belt keeps pushing me this way and that way and this way.
Right. So roll
not very good at this.
your defy danger with
And
your
this is on
intelligence.
Dex, right?
We'll make it Dex. Sure.
Okay.
Gosh.
You know what? You can tell me. What would you prefer to roll it on?
It says Dex. Broomstick says Dex. So
Okay.
I mean, I put high Dex because the only thing I have on here is intelligence and Dex. So I put high Dex.
That's fine. Because I can make a case
Now,
for either
what-
one. So whichever you prefer is fine.
What's the other number here for? Is that for if we never use them? Like I got a 15 plus 1, but I'm just using the plus.
You're just using the +1. Some
Well,
things
what-
you'll use that number. Like Constitution, you use that number to start your total hit points.
It just won't be a roll.
Right. Certain things you won't roll on them generally.
Okay. That's pretty bad.
So that's a 5.
6. That's a 6.
That's a 6.
Still
Okay.
below the thing.
So you shoot.
I'm not a good broom rider.
Right below her. She's still falling. You're still trying to get her.
Yeah.
Wild William has just dusted himself off after spectacularly blowing the cannon off the side of the behemoth beside
Are the
him.
other two still going?
There are 4 total.
Oh, the other
And
three still.
The 3 are crackling, and you would judge them about to
Try to
fire.
make my belt push me up to you.
You know you've lost a passenger.
Okay.
You just
Thanks.
chucked a
I appreciate the effort.
automaton over the side
And the others are still
I'm here to help,
kinda
Coven
slumpy.
brother.
right now.
Well, then,
yeah.
and he jumped off the side.
You
jumped
saved
off
me
the
this
side.
time.
Hang on to
I'm
something,
in.
and I'm tipping it again, so I can throw the rest of them off.
Conflict resolved.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So I'm just wrapping my good arm around the thing.
Kicking the wheel.
Come on, buddy.
Take us over.
Do me a favor. I want both of you to roll a defy danger with strength.
Oh dear.
Strength?
I have to
Yeah,
catch
to hold on.
one of those.
Not
Willie's like,
strength.
whoa,
I can only
whoa.
hold one dude.
Nope, I'm going to
Wait,
tell the
I
ship
know.
to hold on to me.
To hold on to you.
I'm going to
Okay,
wrap
that's
around
fine.
the armrest and just...
Still roll it.
Oh, no!
You'll never believe this.
What?
On 2 dice with my modifier,
Oh, no.
I rolled a 1.
You have a negative.
That's fucking awesome.
All right. So basically,
So
what
I get
happens-
launched off of the ship.
Oh, great. You're going to catch us all.
How'd you do?
I got an 8.
You got an 8. Okay.
Oh.
So here's what happened.
It was more like I tipped it and then went, hey, hold on to something.
It's like, what are you talking about?
So basically, all we're going to do is this: the ship actually
We're going down.
It doesn't roll. It doesn't just tip. It got a little overzealous.
Oh my
It's
God.
young, and it really didn't like having these things clawing into it. So it actually flipped completely around. So basically, Wild William here, what you did is win a little Wild William and actually sort of flipped over as the thing rolled, smacked head first into the deck as it came back around. Okay?
Nice.
So you sort of flipped. You're going to take 4 damage.
Ouch.
And you managed to hang on with just a little bit of a twinge on your dislocated arm.
Like, hit me.
Right.
She said
I'm
4 damage?
How
trying
are
to
you
make
doing?
my propulsion
Yes.
belt work
You're trying
so
to
that
make
I
your
can
propulsion belt work.
push myself up to meet him.
Okay, go ahead and roll your.
Since he missed.
Roll your
And
jury, or is this field test? I believe.
Yes. Get out of a tight spot. Field
Yeah.
test. It is a 7, which is
You should
good.
set up a projector out here. Is that what you have that for?
7 and
Yeah,
9
it wasn't
choose
a-
2
it wasn't a
instead.
very good projector,
Choose
so
2.
I wanna
2
buy
of
a good
these.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's
Won't
just
last
so perfect
long.
out
Need
here.
to hurry to take advantage
yeah.
of it.
Set up
On
chairs
one
out
of
here,
the
get some
tension or put someone in
popcorn.
this spot.
Yeah, we
Gadget
watched,
is damaged. You can
Sharknado.
repair it. No, I'm not doing that.
Did you?
Gadget
And
drains
you
your
have to choose
reserve.
2.
Spend a charge. Okay, first of all, it won't last long. I need to hurry to take advantage of it.
Okay.
But let me tell you, I reach my fucking arm around his neck and hold on for dear
Who's
life.
that?
Orestes.
He's below you.
Well,
He
I propelled myself into him. That was my whole point.
Okay.
Was to propel myself to him.
Okay, and what other
And
one?
I am like, whoop.
And what other one are you picking?
And it puts him in a spot because I got my arm around his neck, and I am not letting go.
So here's what happened. You misjudged your speed by just a little bit, and actually wrap him around the neck.
You
and
Superman
pull him
that
off
hoe.
his own broom. So you are now holding Orestes above about a 15 or 16,000 foot drop as his broom begins to spiral down.
I kick her out of the coven.
You're out.
But this resolves our conflict
But
because now I'm in the coven because he and I,
We'll see.
Did the
We're
deed
gonna-
at
So you
17,000
caught
feet.
him. Okay. You have now been grasped by the neck and pulled off
Well,
your
I'm
thing
going
by
to
this.
attempt while I'm flying off to grab my broom.
Okay, you're trying to grab your broom.
Yes.
Defy danger with Dex.
You can do it. Oh, that didn't
8.
work.
8.
Yep.
Okay. What's going to
Bug's
happen
gonna
here
get it.
is you manage to grab the end of the broom, like the
sphincter.
bristles, the sphincter part, the bristles part.
Yes.
But
The broom
the part where it attaches, where it's bound to the actual broomstick,
Oh no.
comes loose. So you're now holding the bristles.
Does that part fly?
They're magic.
does
They
not
are
work.
magic crystals.
It's good. This seems good.
So somebody 15,000 feet below you is dead because they're getting a broomstick in the head. Okay, so
Shit.
So we're all
you flipped it. There are now no more clockwork on the ship.
There's
The-
no more passengers on the ship.
Right.
Grab one of those.
You're stunned. You're a little
Seems like a
discombobulated
good
because
thing.
the world just flipped around.
But I'm
you.
still on the ship.
Oh, you're still on the ship. Absolutely.
Shoot, man.
The cannons.
Can I shake the ship a little bit to get him off?
Him. You want to get him?
You jerk.
The cannons fire.
Oh, god damn. She's not going
Your-
to be very happy.
Your roll was not quite enough
Crap.
to dislodge the aim of the cannon.
Uh-oh, cannon's limit break.
So the lightning swells at the tip of each of the 3 remaining cannons. There are
Just the
4.
tip.
Just the tip. And then arcs between the 2 ships. Nothing happens for a second. It's just like an arc, and then there's 3 explosions that take place upon the ship, and you hear a scream of pain from whatever her name is, from the inconceivable. And she shudders. Smoke, like black smoke, is coming from the charred wood. And these 2 are off the ship.
She is
You
not
can
happy
tell.
with
You
us.
can tell they've fallen about 2,000 feet lower than where you are right now. What are you doing? Your ship's been shot. She's screaming in pain in your head. Must be hard to make a decision.
Taiho, you called me mad, but you still like me.
Somebody's having a battle.
Oh, they got me.
That's gunshot.
Nah.
Sounds like it.
Really?
Oh yeah.
2 of them.
Lots of them.
That's a firework.
They're going at it.
It's the ship.
Firefight.
Yeah, the sound effects. That's what it is.
Who did that?
I'm gonna get another drink.
Man, you paid a lot for these,
Honey, give me
these
one, please.
effects tag. You know that was
I
pretty
know,
good
right?
on the distance, explosions.
Hey.
About what you guys are doing.
Pretty good.
Honey,
Yeah.
I'm falling. I can't really do
Refill.
much else.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not joking.
I
I'm
have
having a
part
great
of broom
time.
and a gnome around my neck.
No, are you kidding? I'm not even drunk. I could walk.
Oh yeah. Not even drunk.
She's going to walk.
I'm gonna walk.
It's my car, but he can drive it. Really, guys, I need this because otherwise I'd be such a lame ass.
As long as you're having fun.
I am having a wonderful
I'm
time,
going to color these in with a pen.
but I have no idea what I'm going to do to get my ass out of the
I can't
situation.
color in the lines.
Okay.
I'm falling like that guy in that movie.
Matt Damon?
So you
I don't know what movie.
You were rising at a high rate of speed.
Thank you.
But then you grasped onto Orestes.
I did.
What?
It didn't work. I went.
Are you done with that one? I'll take it in.
Okay, hold on.
Christ, help me. I'll keep that on posterity.
You're driving, right?
Christ, help me. All right, keep thinking. Be right back.
I can still open my own beer. I don't have a blister.
A beer blister?
Well, you know, up in
I just had the one. I don't think you want to have it.
Toa. Are you falling asleep over there?
And now I'm thinking.
Okay.
Thinking. Government one.
Where?
Taiho.
Women
Ship is
should
screaming
not
in your
be
ear.
alcohol
Yeah.
based.
What do you do?
Don't gotta worry about that.
How fast did the other ship
Titan burnt,
get
honey.
alongside of us?
Well,
Could
pretty.
I have told
it's,
how nimble and how
it's
fast it
ponderous.
was?
I mean, it's massive and it's heavy. You can't really tell what's keeping it up, but you could potentially figure that out.
Well, then I'm going to whip us underneath it.
You're moving back underneath it.
Yes.
Okay.
Back underneath it.
You were originally underneath it because the
Because
clock
it was dropping stuff on our head.
Yep.
Well, okay.
You're gonna like try
Before
and get in
that,
its shadow.
can
or
I
something?
see if the cannons can I tell if the cannons could
Go
potentially
those
point under the
degrees
ship?
down underneath. They probably can't. Don't they usually turn horizontally?
These are
I
electric
don't know.
cannons.
Well,
These are magic cannons.
Give me a discern realities.
I do have a let me see that question,
What is that?
You're not on the ship, though.
Yeah.
but I can yell. What does this do?
What is that?
I
Discern
should still
reality?
get a turn.
Roll whiz.
I don't think we do.
Plus whiz.
I mean, we could like make out while we're falling or something.
you may
that's
ask
about
me
it.
3 questions from that list.
I could be in trouble for that.
I got the end of a broom. That's about it.
But you lost the good part.
All right. So what you? Okay, I'm looking out for.
What
Can
should I
the
be-
cannons?
What should I be on the lookout for?
Yes. Can the
Okay.
cannons point down?
The cannons cannot point down. It's very
Whew,
similar
lucky.
to a broadside on a sailing ship.
What's about to happen? Are they? Does it look like they're preparing to board again? Is there a lot more crew?
The cannons the cannons appear to be charging again. There are
His
clockwork.
his shot stopped the other ones from charging.
One. There are still 3 that are remaining on
The
this
other 3
side.
hit
There are
us.
4 on each side.
Oh, they hit the ship.
Yes, they did.
and
The
they're
ship is
charging.
smoking and lurched. It's
I missed that part.
yeah. She's hurting.
Poor ship.
What was your question? What should I be on the lookout for?
Yeah. Are there? Can I see more clockwork guys?
Yes, there
Getting
are
ready?
clockwork. They're along the rails at the top, but they don't appear to be getting ready. They're just kind of standing there. You don't even really see them moving. But the cannons are charging
It's
again
not
to
me.
fire at you.
Well, then we're going on.
It's close.
You still have one more question if you want.
Is that?
It's the generic claw machine version of Nemo.
All right. Well, I know a lot about airships. What the hell's keeping it up? What here is not what it appears to be.
So it's kind of. I'm trying to think of how to describe this, but basically on the 4 corners of this ship, kind of like what you would think of it, kind of like an aircraft carrier. It's got a flat deck at the top, and it's sort of rectangular. And on each corner of this deck, there's what appears to be a cage with, and it's sort of like it's like a metal lattice work with like a smoky glass, and inside the glass is flickering lightning, and it's almost like it's not just random lightning. It appears to be animate in some way.
Programmable?
Okay.
Okay, so you got some information. So now you are going to be able to take one forward when acting on those actions. So let me move to some others here. Let me
Okay.
move to these 2 guys that are falling because they are still falling. What's in your beer? Something in your beer?
What?
Oh, it looked weird in that light.
It's perfect.
Okay, so you are currently holding on to Orestes.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Still.
I'm going to use let me see that. What's wrong with this and how might I fix it? To the broom that he's still holding part of.
Give me those bristles.
She's gonna pull a stick out of her back.
These bristles are not attached to this broom.
That's what the problem is here.
That
How
room
can I
down
fix
there, you guys are both going to die. I'm just telling you now. So prepare. Okay, so you're trying to repair his broom.
Yes.
Despite the
with
fact that
anything
you're
that I have.
okay. Okay.
Use you as a broom handle.
Okay.
You stick
All
the
right, go
bristles in
ahead
your
and
butt.
roll. We can make that.
I am now your broom.
Ride me!
I'm short enough to be a broom handle.
Stick the bristles on her head.
I better get a fucking 12. 9.
But
Plus what? Do I get anything plus? No.
Do you have, like,
No.
Carson's expandable cane
But
in your bag
that is
or
a
something?
success. That is a success.
Just said it.
Okay, so where is the ship right now? Did you roll underneath?
Not roll, but we banked on it.
You okay, right. You're underneath.
I'm going to try to punch through the hull with my one gun.
All right, so here's what's going to happen.
You shouldn't punch. It will make it angry.
Here's what's going to happen.
Okay.
You grab the belt, or the broom from Orestes. You say,
Give me
Let me
that."
see this. Grab it from his hand, look at it, and then you shove it into your waistband. Something in the magical field of this broom interacts with your belt and supercharges it. And you fire at rocket speeds right up into the bottom of the massive ship.
Good work.
Bounce off it and onto the deck of the Inconceivable.
We did good.
So is her broom now part of my...
It's
Or
inconceivable.
is her belt now part of my broom?
Getting there.
Okay.
As you land, you feel a searing pain at your waist, and you notice that your broom, your belt broom, realm,
Your belt.
Your brown.
your brown is now glowing white hot and burning into your skin.
Yikes! I better unclick that shit.
Okay, take 4
You
damage.
can have it. There you go, pal.
You actually both take. You take a total of 7 damage.
Oh my god, that's almost my
You
whole
take
life.
4 damage from smashing into the ship above.
Okay,
And
so
roll
how do
your-
I...
unclick that shit?
I didn't do
button.
anything. I just got caught on for the ride.
Yeah.
Well, she was holding on to you when she set this belt off.
Yeah,
So.
Exactly.
no.
So now minus
came
7,
along,
so I
though.
put 13 minus 7 down here, I put 6.
That's your level,
All right.
honey.
Oh,
Let's put it up there.
If I have to.
current is 6.
You said 4 damage?
Yes, 4 damage.
It was better than plowing into the ground.
I don't know.
So you
It's like at this
figured
point,
out.
I'm not sure.
You've learned some
I
things
don't know.
about the ship. Your passengers are now back.
I still had a few tricks up my sleeve, don't worry.
What are you doing right now?
Okay, so I've got myself composed now.
The ship above you is ponderously trying to, move its way down and fire upon you again. But it's
Again?
moving slowly.
I mean, I guess I'm going to try to discern reality.
Do you think he is
as,
using the same wind
looking
that
up
we
at
are
the bottom of the
using?
ship.
Okay.
I'm going to try to see if what should I be on the lookout for? As in, is there anything weak at the
Okay,
bottom?
yeah,
any
go.
kind of openings?
Go ahead and
any
roll.
anything?
And you're looking for an exhaust port. I gotcha.
Looking for something.
Ooh, he gets
Plus wisdom, which is so a 9.
So you got a 9. So that gives you, I believe, 1 question.
That's correct.
What's
So,
your question?
What should I be on the lookout for? on
What
the bottom
should
of the
you
ship?
be on the lookout for?
good
bottom of the
question.
ship. What's
So the bottom of the ship is mostly just spikes and gears and metal and brass and bronze. You really can't see a whole lot that looks like a good target or looks like it stands out. But what you do see is, how I said on the corners of the deck, they sort of curve down. There's like conduits from each of these glass globes, glass and metal globes that kind of go into the ship themselves.
do they meet somewhere, or they just go into the ship somewhere?
You can't really tell clearly about the other side since it's sort of trying to get around you. It's like
Right.
over here. But on this side, you see like the 2 conduits, and they come kind of close together.
Ooh, so
they
there's
don't
a
come
central
together.
point? Oh,
But they come-
They're about like this, next to each other.
So I mean, it looks like something. There's like a tube or something like right
Correct.
on the side.
Could we put something
Okay.
metal in the middle of that? And
Could
get it to
I?
conduct?
Well, not could I. I'm at this point. I'm just trying to show off that I can do something. I'm going to try to shoot at one of those.
At one of the
At
conduits.
one of the conduits. I'm going
Okay.
to try to hit it.
All right. Sounds awesome.
Glad we're on
I'm
the
going
top
to try
of
to
the
hit the
ship.
conduit that is
Oh, we're on
further away
No, we're on,
Okay.
it.
from
We're on the
from
deck
us.
now. We
Okay.
bounced off and into the,
Hold that
onto the
thought.
deck.
Orestes,
I think.
you are a little stunned by getting smashed into a ship and then smashed into a deck.
Are we on the deck of the ship now?
You're on the deck of the
We're
Inconceivable.
on the deck.
What?
Inconceivable.
We went through the bottom of the ship to the deck?
No, you bounced off the steel bottom
Of
Of
the
the
other
other
big
ship.
ship. Because remember, the behemoth is
Of the
above.
big ship above us.
So you basically pinball.
Gotcha.
Nice shot.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Right there.
Don't knock
I
my
was-
drink over.
I didn't do
You're not
anything.
knocking anything. You
It's the gnome.
just calm yourself.
I didn't do it.
Very sure.
So what are you doing?
Well,
So you see that Jack Marius, that William is aiming his pistol grip wand.
I don't know. I think I'm pretty distraught. Let me explain to you something about witches.
All right. So what you're doing here?
Okay. When you're used to, and witches keep their brooms with them all the time, everywhere they go. So you whip it off your back, you hop on it, you can fly away. Now I'm stuck. You used to be able to fly, whatever. Now now you're stuck on the ground. And I'm stuck here and I can't fly. So now I'm realizing,
You're having an
now I can
anxiety
die.
attack.
Yeah. Like if this thing goes down, I'm gonna die.
so he's,
So I'm kind of like panicking, you know.
he's like grabbing a bag.
like
All right, sounds good. Taiho, you see that William is aiming at the ship above you, which is still trying to swing down to draw a bead on you.
Well, I mean, what are you shooting at?
Well, it looks important.
Well, can he communicate what he's going to shoot at? I'll try to line up a good shot.
All right. So you're going to aid
You're
him.
fine. You're fine.
Someone eating someone.
Yeah.
There is. There's a,
Yes, actually with encouragement.
with quote encouragement. So how are you encouraging him?
You better fucking hit something this time.
All right.
Or else.
I'm going to whip this thing around again.
So what happens when you encourage them?
I give him a +1.
Oh, is that
Oh,
it?
wait. +1 to my aid roll.
Right.
Oh, I have to do an aid roll.
Yeah.
And if I'm close enough that I can hurt them, I get to take a +1 to that aid roll.
Oh,
I
boy.
don't believe I'm close enough to be able to hurt you, especially not in my condition. So, an aid roll.
Yeah, it's on basic
Oh, aid.
moves.
Okay.
Roll plus bond. So basically you roll... I can't-
Yes, his bond is exactly in line. That his misguided behavior could be a problem, so I am trying to guide that behavior to not be a problem.
So is that the
Gotcha.
only bond you have with him, or do you have
Yes,
two bonds?
that's
Okay,
it.
so you roll and then +1.
What is it? Just a roll plus bond. 7. Yes.
But you also expose yourself to danger, retribution.
now what?
So you get a +1 or a -2. What do you think, Daryl? All right, +1.
All right. So he's lined you up for a good shot. Let's go ahead and take your shot. Add a +1.
Danger, retribution.
Is that your fourth one?
Too fucking many is what it is.
Wait, this might actually be 7.
It's
8.
8.
Oh, she said 7.
So I'm going to combine these two. That is a success.
Oh, and one of my runes affect me again.
What
Okay.
affects you?
Painter slam.
We're gonna choose pain this time. To the pain. So
Makes my head just hurts now from him yelling
you
at
have
me.
Oh,
problems
darn
with
it.
aiming. I'm seeing. So I think that the concentration when the spell released, it actually shocked your brain a little bit.
Yeah.
So you're sort of convulsing. And
I prefer to just kind of
a bit of
shoot
pain.
randomly. I don't
But
really like to aim.
the orb of energy flies
It's all from the hip.
Stop making fun of me.
What, honey?
It's nothing.
The orb of energy flies from your wand, impacts with the conduit, and just a vast explosion of lightning wreaths the entire bottom side of the
Oh,
ship.
man.
Yes! Smoke flies out, and you begin to hear this. And 2 of the cages go out.
Wait, their ship or our ship?
Their ship.
That
is
excellent. Shit. And they're right above us.
More of that!
Only not so much because very quickly the ship lists and begins to fall.
Oh my god.
Not good.
So it's basically, yes! Oh,
I better use my
hear,
propulsion belts to get us
Taiho.
plugged
You have no charge left.
Why not?
You've used it all.
Oh. Really?
You have to spend some time. Read what it says there about
yay,
charge.
but, oh shit.
So,
it doesn't say any charge. Oh, it doesn't say any charge if I don't use your reserves.
It was a failure. Right? Yeah.
Okay. Damn it.
So, the ship is falling. Your ship is directly in its path. This thing is about 3 times your physical size and made of steel and brass and many sorts of metals. You're distraught, thinking you're going to die because you have no broom.
They're very
You're
very close to our brooms.
You've taken the shot, and you're flinching in pain while congratulating yourself.
Right, so I mean, at this point, really, though, I'm just kind of like, I'm not even paying attention to it, just twitching.
He just turns around. Hey, what do you think about that? It's like,
I
Now,
still have my
You've
3
aligned him
bandages.
for that shot, and part of that alignment was bringing the ship closer. So it's
fantastic.
so basically the sharp, spiky edge of their deck with its cannons on it that are charging is now almost directly in line with your ship and sinking quickly. What do you do?
Warp 9, Ensign. Engage.
So you're trying to scoot ahead of it. Is that what you're saying?
Why not drop? Drop and try to roll.
Yeah, I think we're gonna try to bang and go this way,
Okay.
straight down as fast as possible.
Straight
Go down and away.
down and away.
Straight down would not be good.
Okay.
Does that
So-
count as a mechanical effect?
I don't think so, but why? What do you
try to
Because
go
I
up
have,
through
as
the
a
deck.
gnome, I can take 1 to defy danger.
I weakened it with my face.
Oh, okay, good. That doesn't apply here, but
Structure
that
bottom
is good.
anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
Like Minecraft. It's
So, your ship's been
trying
shot with
any way I
lightning
can.
3 times.
not
She's flipping out. She's screaming in your head as you're trying to tell her to do this.
Damn it, Toa.
So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you defy
Get
danger
control
with
of your woman,
charisma.
man.
Try and charm, or what are you saying to the ship? How do you cajole
You're so
her?
beautiful, ship.
You're beautiful.
You're so beautiful.
Please.
Please do this for me.
No, what
Oh,
you
please.
should say
Oh,
is
please. Do this. Please
drive
do
me
this.
closer so I can hit them with my sword.
There's no running away.
So you're trying to bank away. Okay.
There's no crying in airships.
So how are you doing this? Are you ordering her? Are you trying to wheedle her? Remember, she's a young, pretty girl.
Oh, she's so pretty.
Let me touch your nubs.
Oh my.
We're going to touch the knobs now. I can't wait to get to that part. Where the fuck did you get a fish? Jesus Christ.
Well, alright, so it's not them you should be afraid of. I'm going to get kind of nasty with her.
Oh, really?
I'm going to give her some encouragement.
Talk to me. Pretend I'm your sheep. Your pretty babushka.
Yeah, she's young.
My little babushka.
I don't know why Russians became elves now.
No, she just needs to learn to push through the pain. Yep, she's young. No, more like you just need to do this. Instead of I want you to do this, you need to do this.
It just has to happen. There's
I'm the
no
captain.
alternative.
You need to do this.
All right, that's fair.
No physical abuse or anything.
How would you physically abuse? Damn you!
I will hit you over the
I
deck.
will do things with a match.
I'm not swabbing the poop deck anymore. Fuck you, ship.
All right, roll your defy danger with charisma,
Come on
Here you
now.
go.
Using-
You can do it.
charm, and social grace.
Oh, your charm is just amazing.
7.
Mother
That is
of
a 7.
pearl.
Oh, okay. So
At least it's a success.
it is a success. Your ship is now.
I am
upset
merely
with you.
going, must go faster. Must go faster.
Your ship is hurt. You've just yelled at a little kid.
Aw.
You
Basically.
offended your ship.
She's crying.
Yeah.
Fire and
She's
ice cream.
upset. But she does what you want. You fly over the ship that you've escaped from. We're just going to call it the Behemoth because that works. It's listing down. It's starting to stabilize a little bit, but it's kind of going like this. Smoking. The cages are dark. You can't really see them, but the other two cages on the side that you now can see because you banked to that side are brighter than they were before, and they're sort of flickering intermittently.
Electrified?
Oh, they're definitely
Do
electrified.
you think the tears of our ship being so sad have any effect on the electrification?
I'm gonna go with no.
Yeah, no.
Probably not.
I'll try anything I can get. I'm an experimenter.
You are an experimenter.
I am.
Okay.
What does this button do?
Drugs.
So what are you doing? Since you're experimenting,
Well, I took a second just to breathe
you see
because I
the
thought I was just falling off a ship and only 10,000 feet from the ground.
Okay.
But I'm good now.
you see the clockworks hanging on to the rail as the ship, but they're moving now. You didn't really notice them moving.
I
beforehand.
know that there has to be
The
a way.
cannons on the other side, the four cannons on the other side, they're still tilted above you, but they're trying. You can see them. They're
Well, I
They're
know
ready to
that there
fire.
has to be a way to shut them down
okay.
entirely
boy.
because I know that my cousin actually is the one who built
Yeah,
these
that cat would make a
clockworks.
good.
So I'm still fiddling around trying to figure out what it is, what the combination
bear
is, what
ones.
the
It's a fake-
you know
keep the
code
head.
is to be able to get it down. And I'm pretty good about that stuff, but
It looks good laying
it
there.
might take me a while.
Okay.
So what do I do now?
So
Jury rig?
no.
Let me see that. I don't know if I
You
have
got
any
2
course of
pages?
action right
No,
now.
what you would do
Yeah, the
there is
picture.
discern reality.
Discern
These are advanced
reality.
stuff.
Do you
I
not
don't
have
have
your
yet.
your
Where's
your
your
basic
My
sheet?
advanced
You
stuff
should
all
look
fits
at
on the
that
back.
too.
Oh, right here.
Well, that's because I have that and then I have runes, so that's two different things.
Discern
What do you
realities.
equip them to your spell guns?
What should I
No,
be
the
on the
runes are actually,
lookout
like,
for, or
tattoos
what
on
here is
them.
useful or valuable to me?
Like Nerf.
Yes,
Magic gun.
what here is useful or valuable to me?
You gotta
That
roll.
suction cup you in
Okay.
the face.
Yeah.
On a 10 plus X, the GM 3 questions. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a 6. Damn it.
What do you add to it?
Wisdom,
You have a wisdom bonus.
which is plus 0.
Plus 0.
Bitches.
Okay, so you do not get to ask me a question. Unfortunately, you cannot tell.
I know
What
there's
is
something. So
through
I'm
this
useless right now through this turn.
What are you doing, Orestes? Are you over your distraughtness? Are you
Oh, no.
quivering? Are you trying to
Sucking
brace
his
yourself
thumb
out?
now, you know. It's just,
Why
Yeah.
is my thumb not a broom?
I'm putting eyeliner on my eyes. Going all.
You're like Steve Buscemi from whatever the Adam Sandler movie is, where he's with the gun and he's putting the.
Just fakely.
Here, let me do this for you.
No, I don't know. I'm pretty distraught, I guess, without my broom.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
sorry.
witchery in general. You know, it's pretty serious when you lose your broom.
Okay, it sounds
So-
good. Sounds good. So you need.
I'm depressed.
You still need to collect yourself. So you're pretty much a wreck right now.
Yeah, I asked old Taiho if he has any brooms on the ship. At least so you know that I could use one.
Oh.
You ever sweep this place up, you filthy pig? I get angry when I'm upset.
If you need me to look for a broom
Well,
next turn, you can let me know.
I guess I'll have to check.
I would appreciate it.
Now?
If you don't mind.
Is this an issue right now? William.
So, how far are we away from the other ship at this point?
You're probably, let's say, about 100 feet.
Like, we're making
away from
ground,
it.
basically, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's not moving as quickly as it was. I mean, it never was quick, but it was. It's starting to level off now. It's still kind of shuddering, and those four cannons on that side are starting to take aim at you.
Is it going to drop more
still
clockworks
fighting
on
the
us?
ship?
Well, they can't get to you at the moment.
So
I
are
don't
we-
believe.
Okay, good.
Are we out in front of it right now?
Beside-
Or are we
beside.
beside it?
Yeah.
Oh, beside and
So we're
above.
still at an angle where it can,
No,
it can
below.
shoot.
Below, that's
Yeah,
what I
it'll be
meant.
able to shoot at you. Yeah, it's got probably. It's not directly beside it. It's probably. So if this is the side,
Does your airship have any
fi-
weapons?
figure it's like this.
Okay.
That much of an angle.
Oh boy.
Gonna sling some spells.
Just trying to think what to do.
You should shoot magic missiles into the darkness.
I mean, they're pretty far. I mean, they're pretty far, so I don't really think I'm going to get a good shot on them.
Are there any girls there?
There's really nothing for me to do. I mean, at this point, I'm just going to pretty much
So if you're not sure what to do,
not do anything.
no,
I mean, there's nothing
Can you
to
discern
do.
realities?
right.
You should look for a broom.
Because that might help
That's
us
very
with something.
I mean, okay, I'll discern reality. I mean, but I don't know what I'm going to ask, but okay.
Yeah. Well, that's why those questions are sort of that's a good catch-all. When you're not really sure what's there, that's kind of like if you ever played Pathfinder, things like that. That's like a spot and notice check. You can see.
You
some
might get a
things
hint.
Right.
Oh.
Right.
Cha-ching.
Nice.
So 4, no.
Oh, shit.
You don't get a hint.
I don't get shit.
So right now, your attention is too focused
Forget where you are.
on the 4 large bore cannons that are arcing with lightning and
Oh, boy. What's going on up there?
It's like
Taiho.
1, 2, 3,
Taiho.
4. The other side of this.
I mean, is there any any cloud cover nearby? Anything that I could try to hide the ship in?
Shouldn't he be rolling?
It's
Still storming.
yeah.
right?
I mean, it's still it's not quite like it was, but it's definitely a storm. Absolutely.
I mean, I think that would be the best thing if there's.
GTFO.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you do a run roll? Like to run away?
You just tell me that's what you're trying to do.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So you're going to try and get
I
away.
want to run away.
Okay, that sounds good. So you're definitely faster than this other ship. It caught you by surprise, but it's also, it's definitely hampered at the moment. So what I'm going to do is, since those cannons are they're about to fire at you, and your ship is kind of beat up a little bit as it is, it's not as nimble as it initially was. So go ahead and do a defy danger, and let's do this with dexterity. Because you're trying to use your own sense of how to get this ship out of the way.
Get out of the way or acting fast. That's a good
That
one.
would be a 9.
That would be a 9. Oh, you have a negative to dex?
-1. What the
Gotcha.
friggin' heck?
Okay,
We make a
so
lot of dex rolls.
What the ook and hork?
your ship grumbles a little
In
bit.
combat, yeah.
Your ship grumbles a little bit in your head as it's very very reticent. Oh, now you want me to do something nice for you? It really doesn't want to listen to him. But finally, it begins to take on speed.
What happened?
That's crazy.
Finally, it begins to take on speed and kind of zaps forward. But before you quite get away, a blast of lightning from the frontmost cannon, so you're speeding ahead, from the frontmost cannon, smashes into the back.
Nope, because I'm
Your
going to
ship.
say, do a barrel roll!
Good for you, Captain.
So the rear of your ship is now shattered and in
good.
flames.
What in the blade?
That's where we get the broom.
So the rear of the inconceivable woods in flames.
Why?
Your ship,
we cut the broom!
I'm sure you can take any number of scraps from what's blown apart in the ship and make a broomstick.
your ship is screaming in pain and descending rapidly.
Oh no. We're doomed.
So you're dropping. The other ship is now lost behind and above you in the storm. You can't tell if it's following you, what the deal is. So you're dropping quickly.
Well, it's getting us away from him.
You drop out and past the storm. So you're kind of coming down like this. What?
Can I jury rig my belt to wrap around the other ship and connect us to
You don't
it?
have any charge.
Why not? I just took a turn to do something completely different.
Right, but you need to tinker with them. You need some time to tinker with them.
Okay.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Quite a right.
Yes. So the ship's going down.
Can you get out on your broom and put... Sorry.
I don't think he has any charge left.
So you've been moving west this entire time. And you're in the mountains. You haven't completely crossed the mountains yet. So you come out of the cloud cover, out of the storm, and you're sort of below the cloud line. And you see there's mountains not too far below you at this point. Think of them, they're not quite the Rockies. They're a little bit more rounded and a little bit more worn off than the Rockies, so they're not quite as inhospitable. They are snow-covered at the top, but the snow line is pretty high. So, in other words, it's not tremendously cold where they are, though there is snow at the top of the mountains.
Can you still land the ship?
Yes, you can always land the ship.
Can you
If
still
a ship
land
that
the
flies can always land.
Can you land the ship safely so that we won't all die?
There is a difference
Question.
between land and crash.
You're still landing. That's why they call it a crash landing.
Can you do anything to keep us from dying? Come on, Captain.
So this would be... There's a couple of things that you could do here.
Flagged.
Well,
Jesus, take the wheel.
So the ship is kind of nattering in your head. What are we going to do? What are we doing? What are we doing? Ah, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts. What are we doing?
Actually, that's a really good idea. I am going to invoke my deity.
Yeah?
Who is my deity?
You have a deity?
I don't remember.
Who is your deity?
I need to come up with one. I
Ah.
have a holy symbol.
Yeah?
Let's see. I am a Templar of an Elven god.
Do you have a
Lorwyn.
deity of...
Lorwyn?
Ooh. Does he reduce gravity?
I hope so.
The god of landings?
The god of crash.
Amazing landing.
Right.
The Lord of the Eldrazi.
So Lorwyn, you're praying to Lorwyn. What are you praying for? What's your prayer?
Praying that he gives you good numbers.
Nope. For peace.
You're praying for peace.
Yes, in my head. And in the ship's head.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're all Zen-like right now.
God, I hope it works.
That's it.
Okay.
There's no...
So
he's
what
running around like a crazy person.
What's wrong with you,
I'm
man?
completely
Clarity.
distraught.
More, that's a better word.
Okay, clarity. What happens when you invoke your deity? Do you have a move for it, or you just... That's what you're doing. So you're praying to God. Space bar.
Bring it out here.
That's all we have left. I think,
Ready, God.
Probably
actually.
spouting lore.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Inconceivable.
That's fine. So, when you consult your accumulated knowledge about something, roll plus intelligence. On a 10 plus, the GM will tell you something interesting and useful about the subject relevant to your situation. So, if you want to do that, that's absolutely fine. What would your accumulated knowledge be? Geographical? Aeronautical?
Well,
How to
he's
land a
captain,
goddamn plane?
So you would think.
I mean,
Yeah,
You
no,
tell
that,
doesn't fit?
no.
You're just praying.
Yeah,
You're just praying.
just Brian.
William. Shitting yourself. Check.
Well, first I'm gonna
Careful there.
try to discern realities, I suppose.
Okay, so when
and
you
then
when you
brace
say discern
myself.
realities, what are you doing?
I'm just
You-
trying to
Are you like
see if there's anything useful
scanning
here.
the
Anything
area?
Yeah, something,
logical
something,
going
anything
on.
that I can do. Is there something here that I can affect that's going to keep me from dying?
Okay.
I.e., is that
Good.
hiding under a
You don't even have to
That's a
discern
good
realities in this
question.
case. That's fine. So you're basically looking around trying to
Yeah,
find
tear half the...
something
half
to
the
save
back
your
of it.
ass.
What
Right,
is
if
it
there's
that's going
something
to help?
useful here that is going to keep us from dying.
Right. So basically, I told you this is all mountains. You see a plateau on one of the mountains that's snow covered. It's a plateau between two of them, and that looks like something you could conceivably get to and maybe put down for a nice soft powdery landing.
Taiho. I'm going to point at it.
What's interesting... Never mind. I'll tell you later. So you're...
Yeah, okay, are we out? Are we still in sight of the other ship?
No, you've lost it. The storm
Okay.
is
I was
behind
gonna
you.
say, it's not gonna help us to land if it's just
How-
like, whoop, there it is!
Wait, how is the landing
You
gear?
don't...
Yes, lots of landing gear.
How is it? Is
Well,
it
It's
intact?
non-existent.
I will tell you, usually airships don't land. Okay,
Right.
they basically dock to towers.
How might I fix that?
Oh, you want to try and jury-rig landing gear of some
Well,
sort?
it says, how might I fix it? Is there
It's
any
not
way?
broken. It's non-existent. Can you fix
How
it?
might I?
It's blown off. Yeah.
How might I fix it up?
I don't know. Get back to the broom closet and try to fix it.
The broom closet is gone, thanks to you.
Okay. All right. Well, let's
Is there
go ahead.
anything I can do to help here?
Go ahead and make a roll for that.
10 plus nothing.
Okay, so you
Need another beer.
no, Jesus fucking Christ, no. You hear the voice of the ship in your head again.
Okay.
She's sort of distraught with Taiho.
I bet.
And she's tried to reach out to you
That
before.
fucker.
And you can't really
Nothing.
you can't really tell what she's saying, but she's pointing you over towards the left side of the ship, opposite of where you are right now.
The broom closet.
She really just wants to shift the weight.
Everybody, to the left.
That's actually a good idea.
See? Okay.
Okay.
Is there anything else she wants to tell me?
No, that's you. She's not even telling you anything. You just get that impression that she
Guys.
wants you to move over to the left side.
I just have a Velma-like hunch. Let's all move to the left of the ship and see what
when
happens.
you move over to the left, you see a big pile of rope that somehow magically remained coiled right there, and it appears to be one of the docking rings
What
or
can
one
we
of the
do with this
docking
rope?
moors. So you're kind of at this point you're coming in low. Okay. The ship it's still retaining some of its buoyancy. It's not quite down yet. So it's moving slow. You're not going to... I mean, if you crash, unless you crash into the side of a mountain, you're not all going to blow up in a burning hulk.
So we need to do the best
So,
we can to save
there's
the
a
ship.
pile of rope. What would you do with rope while you're crashing?
Who's the smart one here?
Orestes, what are you
Lash
thinking?
yourself to the deck.
What are you thinking, Orestes? Are you still distraught? You just watching these happenings, or are you gonna take part?
You better get your fish on.
I don't know anything about airships. I mean, I'm still upset. I guess, I don't know anything about airships.
Oh,
so
weather witch! Can you make wind?
Sometimes it just takes a little bit of prompting.
That's a good idea. You do
A nice updraft,
have
maybe.
right.
Like a skid. So we
Slow
can
us
come
down, if nothing else.
So right now it's the
Do you have a broom?
it's
No!
it's not tremendously clear. The air is not tremendously clear. There's snow
There
on the
is
ground,
no broom.
and there's wind, so it's kind of whipping the snow around. You don't have great visibility at the moment. So what you do know is that the ship is going down. Flames are spewing out of the back. Somewhere above and behind you is some big badass metal ship full of clockworks. Tesla's seen a rope. Taiho's praying.
And Willie's
And
going to the bathroom or something.
William's just trying to look around and see something. He's just holding onto the rail and peering.
Dear God.
So that's what you know.
All right,
You also know that you're a weather witch.
I do. A very distraught weather witch.
You are. Okay, I mean, if you're too distraught to do anything,
Well,
Do I need to apologize for breaking your broom?
later. So as you're looking,
Yeah.
William, you notice that there's oddly artificial-looking outcroppings of rock, like almost pillars. Not quite pillars, but outcroppings of rock that don't look natural. And they are very tall. They're probably about 140, 150 feet high. They are still below you, given the height that you're at. And you're kind of coming right in between them. Almost like they're goalposts. Orestes.
Can you
Still
lasso
distraught?
Willie?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess I'm technically. Yeah, try.
Wrap around one of them.
If you can lasso,
Smash
If
into
we
it.
could lasso both sides, we'd be like
guess
a
You're hearing a voice in your head going,
slingshot.
Don't do this.
So you're passing between them right now. So they're like right here.
Do it.
So we're passing between pillars
Of some sort.
in the mountains.
Right. You're
mountain.
coming into a plateau.
But we're going through pillars to get there.
But they're there. I don't know if you're...
As we're going through these pillars, I guess I'll realize that, it'll as these pillars fly by, I guess it'll let me realize like well, I'm like I'm about to die. I guess I should attempt to do something.
Okay.
Good thinking.
Okay. What are you doing?
And the best thing I come up with would be try and gust of
tell me what you want to do. You don't have to. If it doesn't immediately match a move, that's fine. You don't have to put a huge ton of stuff.
So a gust of wind would be considered under.
Sure. Yeah, you could do a gust of wind. Absolutely. You're a freaking weather witch.
I am a freaking weather.
If you can't do
Call
the
upon
weather,
the element.
what can you
Make
do?
it happen.
Okay, I'm
Roll
going to
plus
try and
intelligence.
gust us into a soft, snowy bank.
Keep praying, Taiho.
7, 9.
So you rolled a 9.
Yes.
Okay. You don't. The gust doesn't come from below you to kind of cushion you. It comes from in front of you and slows you.
Okay.
Almost
That's
so it's almost like the ship hits a speed bump in effect. So you're
Airbag.
So we
Right.
all get whiplash, but that's
no,
okay.
No, you're all
Well,
okay,
okay.
but your speed is significantly low. You're still going down, but it's low. Taiho, you still
I shed
praying?
a tear from my broom.
Thank you.
Well, I guess at this point I'm going to be looking for the best place to put it down.
Okay. Okay. You've got pretty much in front of you, as far as you can see at least, and remember your visibility is pretty low. But as far as you can see, you're probably about 150, 160 feet up right now. So you're just above the pillars that are right behind you. Okay.
No, I don't want to hit any pillars.
Right. I mean, they're not right next to you, but you're not going to hit them. You're already kind of through. You've threaded the needle there. But in front of you is, as far as you can see, pretty much a flat, featureless plain of snow, and you can see the kind of foggy, like, forms of mountains to your left and your right. But as far as you can see ahead of you, just a flat, nice, soft, white pillow of snow.
Okay, I have a question for you. What is wrong with this? Is there anything wrong with the
Yeah,
flat
we drop it
pillar
out
of
of the sky
snow?
like a rock.
But is there anything specifically that we need to avoid at this juncture with the flat snow ahead of us?
Not that you can see.
Okay, all right. Anything to fix?
No. If you can fix the ship.
We're almost down, and then
We
a
can't do
giant
that.
worm comes out.
Oh, dude. Gosh darn it.
Where you
So
going?
you're looking for a good place to put down.
I
Yeah.
hate that movie.
Okay. William. Anything.
One-eyed Willie.
You're standing at the rope, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what are you doing with the rope? Anything? You know, the
Can you, like,
ship
machine
kind of
gun-
urged you over in
Machine
that
gun your
direction.
slam? Is it like slow us down?
Oh my God, 18 it? Is that what you said?
Oh,
That's what it is. That's exactly what that is.
Well, could I do
That's-
that?
that's
Try
funny.
to do that.
You tell me what you want to do.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, there's not really
All right,
anything.
I'm gonna try to get it myself in a place in the front where I'm kind of braced, and I'm gonna try to just fire repeated slam shots
I'm king of the
out of my
world.
rune through my wand into the
This
into
is
the
gonna
front
work
ones.
out.
Good plan.
All right, that sounds good. Go ahead and roll for your spell shot just to see if it blows you on your ass again.
Trying to shoot down those drones? Nope, they're trying to fly a tank.
Whoa.
8.
You rolled an 8?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Let me make a note real quick.
How slow are we going at this point?
Okay, so your shot hits the snow in front of you, blows a great big plume of snow, and the recoil actually slows the ship, and actually you basically hit the snow that you knocked up, and it slows the ship even more. So you're gliding in at a pretty good pace right now. You're gonna land, and you're doing all right.
Can we use the rope for anything, or do I need to use a charge for that?
You don't need to use charge. It's
So if
just
I
rope.
use the rope to maybe grab one of the pillars that we just drove by, can I use that to like slow us down? It might curve us a little bit, but if we're going slow enough, maybe
Try
we
it.
can do it.
Absolutely.
What do I have to do? Right, roll
Just
my dice?
what I would actually
Can't
ask
find
you
them.
to do
Okay.
is defy danger
Okay.
by acting fast. So plus dex. Defy danger plus
Ship all
dex.
banged up. Who's
Okay.
the man, huh? Who's the man?
11.
Okay, so you grab the rope and flip it nicely with a nice little lasso.
Good thing Willie taught me how to lasso.
Yes, that's great.
Good job.
Right
Willie.
over the top of the pillar,
The
and
Wilster.
it slows you down to a perfect pace and tilts you, gliding you slowly in with a nice big bow wave of white snow, and the ship comes to a rest.
Did that bow wave of snow put the fire out?
It did. It actually did. That's where I was going too. The fire, it's still sputtering, but yeah, it's not going to burn the ship up.
Awesome.
So the ship's not in good shape right now.
To the
But at least we're on the ground.
You've landed
It's sitting right there when we get there.
in the snow.
You're like,
You can still see the storm behind you, but you don't see the ship.
Okay.
All you see is more just a black section of the sky that you can see.
Can I resolve one of my conflicts or one of my bonds?
Not yet.
Oh, shit.
That happens at the end of the session.
Okay, fine.
Does anybody want to do anything?
I would like to start making a potion.
You've landed. You would like to start making a potion.
I whip out my cauldron.
Okay. That sounds great. No, that
I assume we're gonna like rest after this traumatic experience.
I hope so, because I'm
Maybe.
tired.
I would like to see if there is a piece of the ship. You know, this big, just kind of laying around anywhere, like broken off, not still connected to the ship,
Sure.
that I can just sneak into my stuff without him really noticing that I'm doing that.
Okay. So, if you want him not to notice it, that's going to be sneakiness. We're gonna actually. I'm gonna let you pick. How do you want to do it? Do you want to do it by trying to distract him, or do you just want to try and do it with like sleight of hand?
Oh, sleight of hand, definitely.
Sleight of hand. Okay.
Awesome.
So that's going to be defy danger with Dex, and note that is danger.
Oh, I know, because he can punch me. I know this.
With a dislocated arm.
Can I help him with a +1 to defy danger?
It's not mechanical.
Because I owe him.
You do. Hello, kitty. Hello, kitty. You got an 8?
Yes.
So on a 7 or 9, you stumble, hesitate, or flinch. The GM will offer you a worse outcome, hard bargain, or ugly choice.
Ooh.
So here's what's going to happen. You get the piece of wood, and you slip it into your pack. But if you do so, the ship will tell him.
I assumed she was going to do that anyway.
Will it tell him the
He's
truth?
stealing part of me!
Remember, she's pissed at you.
But will it tell him the truth exactly? Or will it just tell him something to...
I'm good with it. I'm going to take it.
I'm going to have to make love to
What
the
if
ship.
that was her
good with
kidney? She needs that.
It's not a big piece. It's just a little
But
piece.
she's not going to tell. She's not going to tell him right now.
Let's pee.
She just marks that down, and it's something she's not telling him because she's still pissed at him.
Right, later when she's pissed
he
at
just
me.
crashed at her, got her ass blown off, and crashed her. She's not happy right now, but she knows. She knows.
Oh,
That
just
means
wait
you
till she
gotta-
sees. like,
Taiho, your
That
your
means you're
lovely,
allowed to
beautiful
kill
ship has crashed.
You're not going to like what I'm going to do next, then, ship. What? Hey,
She didn't
wait,
tell
wait.
you yet.
Those.
No, I don't
those,
care. We're here because
Okay,
he had to get it
no.
out.
Those were not me. I don't know where those came from. Those were not
I
me.
had 2 good arms.
Yeah,
I guess I'm going to try to pull this back in.
You do it. That's fine. Yeah.
You owed me one anyway.
I'm sorry about this, honey.
Oh my god.
I'm seriously considering throwing you overboard. And I don't care that it's only 4 feet.
So as you land and kind of bicker amongst yourselves over whose fault this is, the snow begins to settle, slow down. Your visibility increases a little bit. And you see probably about 300 or 400 yards away is a big tower of rock that looks very similar to the pillars that you saw, only of a vastly grander size. And there are holes, scattered amongst this tower, and there are lights coming out of these holes.
Bugs, Mr. Rico. Zillions of them.
And that's where we're going to end the session. Right there, you've crashed.
Can't be good.
I'm making
in
a
front of
potion.
some sort of tower. You're making a potion. Yeah, let's finish your potion. What's it say for your potion?
Let's see, Cauldron's Brew and Potions Bubble. When you have some downtime,
Turn the stupid fat rat yellow.
you can brew up a potion. Describe what it does. Brewed potions are...
You just get to make it? That's awesome.
Yeah.
I wanted to make 2 potions.
And then those 2 potions will make 4 potions.
I want a God mode potion.
This one makes me Jesus.
1 weight per 3 doses, and you get 3 doses per brew. Potion effects are always possible, but the GM will give you 1 to 4 of the following conditions. Supplies are short. You only get 1 dose. The potion's effects fade quickly.
You are invulnerable for 0.5 seconds.
Right.
No longer invulnerable.
The potion has strange and unwanted side effects. The potion is volatile and will explode if dropped or treated roughly.
Yikes.
The potion smells and tastes
Negative
horrible.
+1.
You're missing an ingredient and will need to acquire it to finish the brew.
Okay, let me see it, if you don't mind.
Help yourself, good sir.
Okay, so what do you want to make the potion do?
I want to be invisible.
Oh, an invisibility potion. Okay, that sounds
I
good.
don't know why.
What was
Don't
that
you
word?
want, like,
Earn
sun brew
brews?
potions?
Sun broom
Healing, healing.
Invisible?
twig to broom potion.
Broom manifestation potion.
Oh.
Broom brew.
Okay,
Ooh,
So-
I like that.
here's what I want you to do.
BREWM.
I'm going to write this down. Hang on.
Oh, are we really done?
Yep.
Aw,
You've been done for a couple hours, I think.
shush you. I did good. I don't think I've drunk this many beers in about
4.5 weeks.
17 years.
10 hours.
Or yesterday, but I can't
Since the
remember.
last time I drank tequila.
Because this is very, very long ago. Perhaps yesterday.
So,
Hey,
it smells and tastes horrible.
Okay.
watch it.
So you just give me one of these
Don't bite
whenever
my
I make
shoulder.
one?
Yeah, you made it. You can note it on your character sheet there that you've made an invisibility potion. It smells and tastes
I never would
horrible,
have thought I
But it
was
works.
doing
and
something.
it has strange and
All the time.
unwanted side effects. And I will describe what they are later.
Oh, I
Sweet.
can't
Whenever
wait
he
to
tries to
try
use
Can't
it.
wait.
You are invisible except
You
for
now get-
your penis.
Okay,
Your clothes.
so
Oh my god!
You now get
first
rashes
question
when you ride
is:
broom.
Put that thing away.
did anybody get enough XP to level?
How much do
Which
you need?
it would be a total of 8.
4. No.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Hey,
I don't think I got
welcome to
any.
the club.
But this was a short session too.
Honey, how do I know if I got a
So
strike?
You got 1.
I made a pot,
Right now.
so it was fine. I made 3
not
of them,
good.
three things. So.
And just note the side effects that I gave you.
Oh yeah, side
It
effects.
smells and
it has
tastes
to be
horrible
level
and strange and
0.
unwanted side effects, which I will describe later.
I got 2 of them.
Okay, so
Because I
One
can't
and
do the whole
four.
storytelling part.
first thing we want to do is go over bonds. So everybody, everybody choose one of your bonds that you feel is resolved. It's either completely explored, no longer relevant, or just somehow,
It's just a cord. It's alright. It's cool.
or is somehow resolved. Have you resolved any of
Oh
your
god,
bonds?
no.
No?
No.
Okay.
No, because your misguided behavior, I feel, is only beginning.
Yeah.
Okay.
You cried over a broom.
I did.
Okay.
That's just
William, have
suspicious.
you resolved any bonds?
Not really.
No?
Not Not really.
What are the ones with me?
Not turning my back on you, so I don't.
No, that doesn't.
No. And then I can't remember which one of us got kicked out of the I mean, it doesn't really
Freaking
matter
shit.
right now. That doesn't really.
No, that's true.
Yeah. So, and the other two are definitely not right now. So
Well, however,
resolved the bond.
that one kind of is the
We'll get
reason
to you.
that we left.
I don't know,
That's
there's
what I owed you for.
conversing over
that's
there.
true.
So we have now left, and
we are gone.
I'm definitely paid you back from, and I'm
Indeed.
sure I would tell you that.
Yeah.
We are fucking.
So I guess that is one that's
even.
resolved.
Do you think it's his fault that all that problem happened?
Of course it is.
He thinks it
So
is.
you've resolved.
Good thing.
I've never had clockwork
I've
pirates
resolved
attack
as
me.
far as you know,
'Cause you gotta keep me
either
around
him
for a
or me
while.
getting us kicked out of town. You know, I mean, I know it was me, and you know,
okay.
but
And do you agree that that's been resolved?
Oh, we're even.
Okay.
Damn
We're
right.
more
XP.
than
You get 1 XP.
My
Orestes,
ship may kill you in your sleep.
have you
Aw.
completed any bonds that you believe?
Me?
Yep.
I don't know. Gizmo, are you now a member of my coven?
You know what? I think I pretty much am since you saved my ass.
Love is in the air.
Let's not get carried away.
Taiho fears me, and rightly so. I don't think that's...
Probably
No,
not.
I saw you
It's probably
weeping
on-
over a broom.
Yeah.
I don't think he's that afraid of you anymore.
I think that
I won't
one's.
deny it.
It's going to
I
need
think that
some
one
work.
You're
stays.
pretty much stuck with that.
Yeah.
Keep working on that.
And
One.
Okay,
I'm
so-
troubled by Willie's behavior.
Well, that's definitely true.
Well, yeah,
That's
but
kinda
that's kind
continued.
of right.
I don't know. He did pretty much knock down the ship. Or try, though.
Like, I'm the only one that actually did anything useful. Come on.
No, wait a second. Wait a
I don't
second.
know.
You blew yourself off the ship.
I
that
blew
that
us-
erases
but-
everything.
But she
from
also
it.
I
shut
blew
down-
us back on.
And she also shut
She
down
also
all
blew
the
herself back
clockworks.
off. So wait a minute, I just realized that she not only blew herself off the ship, but then she blew herself
That's right.
back on.
I forgot there were clockworks.
Yep. Yeah, you guys took care of them. And
my God.
I mean,
And
there
speaking of-
are still clockworks out there somewhere.
I
Well,
have
I'm just gonna
resolved
say
my
one.
bond
Well, hang
completely.
on, we're not there yet.
Oh shit!
So you've gotten one bond completed. So go ahead, and she agreed with it. So go ahead and mark that completed.
Just to
And
let you know,
mark
the last
ones
person
and-
in my coven died. It
Well,
wasn't my fault.
I'm not about to let you kill me.
No, I didn't do it.
Okay,
And
good.
mark the ones that you've completed. And at the next session, we will do
I'm going to
new
put a happy
bonds.
face.
Okay. Tesla.
All right, mine says Wild Willie helped me with one of my projects. I owe them.
Okay.
So basically, when I shot myself back onto the ship, and everything kind of, was electronically messed
So
up.
you paid your debt to him?
I
Is
feel
that
like
what
I
you're
paid
saying?
my debt to him, and I hope he agrees with me. Otherwise, I'm still in his debt, and I'll be very
She
unhappy.
did shut down the clockwork.
It's true, and there were two right there trying to kill me. I think I would call that fair.
All right, very good.
So mark that completed and mark XP.
Is that one?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, and there are a couple of other things here. So,
sitting there for a little
did we all learn something new and important about the world?
I learned there were clockworks.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good
I learned
one.
that I'm apparently the worst shot in the fucking world.
I don't know, though.
Yeah, you
I
need
like
to
the shot where
depend
you
on
blew
something
yourself
else.
back.
Captain, I mean, I must have at least heard of these clockworks.
Yeah.
Unless there's something totally new.
I've learned that I need to learn the ancient language that the elves speak. Because otherwise I'm just
You would have
doomed.
known it was Elvish.
Right, but I
but you
didn't
wouldn't
know
understand.
any of it, so now I
Okay.
need to
Yeah, it would be
focus
like
on
you
that.
hear in Spanish.
Right.
Right.
I mean,
You know what it is,
because
but
it's
you don't know what the
super
hell it means.
prevalent.
Right.
So I need to know that.
So everybody mark XP then.
I think it.
Ooh, so
Did you overcome a notable monster or enemy?
A death?
No, not as
Does
of
that
yet.
count?
Not really
haven't
notable
really-
yet. The next time we fight them, absolutely.
You and me, baby.
What? What are we doing?
We overcame death. Does that count?
By
We
far.
overcame
shit.
gravity.
Yeah, is gravity
That's
a
a big
monster?
one.
That is notable.
And this one, unfortunately, I know you didn't get because there was none of that yet. Did we loot a memorable treasure? And no, that unfortunately is not the case.
Well, wait.
Wait, what happened
I
to the
did.
other?
I
It's
got
memorable to
looted.
me.
What?
The piece of wood.
Ah.
And
It's
there's
true.
a reason for that.
It's
Yeah.
true.
And I can explain that if you want, but...
And what eventually happened to the
Sure,
other ship?
sure. Go ahead and explain.
Well,
You don't know yet.
Okay.
not only am I a spellslinger, but part of my thing is that I'm working up to being a dual-wielding spellslinger. So I need a second wand. So my plan is to
You're gonna die.
use a piece of the ship to make my new wand.
Well, what
I've
what
been planning
better?
this for a while, but
Yeah.
this just presented the opportunity for me to get a
Okay.
piece.
We
Right,
just
instead
happen
of
to be
having to
attacked.
carve
We
a
just
piece
happen to get a
out.
piece.
So you got something, but that's not going to count as the entire group getting a memorable trait.
Unless
So-
you become one of our valuable members.
I know if I
In
actually
which
start doing
case, that
something
might be
useful,
good.
Right. All right.
You need to learn how to roll, pal.
right?
The next session will have a lot more stuff.
How many slashes does everybody have? I feel like I don't have many.
I have 3.
I have 6 now.
Holy
6!
I failed a lot.
Yeah, but the thing too is leveling up is not in this. It's not like it's
Failed
other games. So you can do tons of things at level 1. Like you just get some more options at higher levels. That's all.
How do we do this?
A move from
Your-
someone's class list?
In this, is this your pen?
I think, is this yours or Toa's?
That's mine.
That's
Thanks.
I think that's your
I don't know whose pen.